Hi, folks. Of
Hi.
course, I would have all of that going off a billion times in my ear. Of course, I would. Why wouldn't I? Right?
Uh,
So, I don't know what happened to the last half hour. Seriously, I walked from that computer to this one at 30 minutes in advance. Can, can, can you ask me? I mean, there's going to be a day when Digger's just going to go, screw her. I'm going live. Again, a 1 is the beginning and 11 is the end.
One is the beginning, 11 is the end. Okay.
It just was so much easier. And then, of course, yes, I have them broken down. I don't know. Hell, maybe I just did the wrong intro. I might have done the Saturday thing. I don't know. Look, folks, I've had a busy day getting things around the house done, and then having to, oh, for Frid's sake, having to deal with technology. I got a Rumba, okay, that's like not working. Okay,
Oh, I
yeah,
loved mine.
yeah. Well, mine is Hazel is she's gonna be sent away. Uh, so anyway, I had to already clean her because the dog is, I don't know what's happening here. The dog has, I mean, let's put it like this. Hazel scared Ditto, and I looked over and there's a whole bunch of hair in a pile. Ditto went, and it all came out. Okay. So I'm just like down there picking it up because I didn't think it was Hazel's duty to I really didn't think should have been. Yes, I named her Hazel. And if I do get a second one, I will name her Alice.
You'll name her which?
Alice.
Oh, Alice.
Hello. I will
Oh, that
name her.
works. I turning up my volume helps too.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. You just have to tell me. Have we met me? I mean, seriously, I'm of zero brain cell 900% of the time. Okay, wait. And then I have like some serious ADHD. Have we met me? I'm just gonna say. Okay. And I moved my camera from all the
Okay.
way up there down to here.
Yes, you're looking at us
So,
dead on.
you know, more wrinkles can be seen this way.
Meh.
Okay. Yeah, I don't care. They're mine. Uh,
Yeah, I earned them, gosh darn it.
you know what? Friggin' been around long enough. So anyway, here is these are, I don't know what sizes things are. See, I'm forgetting. And here's the small one.
Okay. Okay.
So this is the small one that you often get homemade jellies and jams in.
Hmm.
Um, Look, much like the grocery store where you get a great big one.
Hmm.
Because I will use this. I mean, it's like I'll use it quickly. Don't get me wrong.
Hmm.
Um, but I don't like to keep using all of my jars
Okay.
for these. So because I've got potatoes I've got to put in jars. I can't put my beans in jars because they're no longer snappy. I fell asleep on them apparently, but I've got some I need to be eating those some anyway, I have things I have to can up. So um anyway, oh, yummy.
Yeah,
Yummy.
I'll
So
bet.
oh, I did make some toast while I was over here from that computer. That's right.
Oh, okay.
Could the toast have taken that long? Well, anyway, I got butter on it, but I haven't gotten the jelly on them.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be eating, go figure. I'm going to be eating online, folks. Yeah.
Eh,
If you want to
whatever.
know,
Some
it is
people
what it is.
appreciate it.
I mean, I should get paid
I don't know
for
why, but
eating
yeah.
online. Exactly. I am one of those fat folks that, some people like to see eat. You know what I don't like is I have this mat down here.
Hmm.
So the dog and the cat can come in and the floor has half a chance of staying a floor for a couple extra years.
Yeah.
The unfortunate thing is that if I put it going this way, it their crap still gets on the floor that way. So if I put it that away, I can't use my chair appropriately and it throws me off. So
Gotcha.
saying I'm gonna move
Hmm.
the torch too, folks, just in case I get all hot and bothered here. We never know.
You never know.
So how was your day?
Oh, it was a day. It Sundays are my day to sleep in. I have nothing I have to do. I'm caring for a different neighbor's cats for a few days. So I had to go and take care of them, but that's about it. A whole lot of nothing, and you can tell that it just wore these two out. They just we did nothing, and it's so much. Took so much out of them.
So crashed out. Oh my god, that is so adorable. They are so crashed out.
Like you'd think we were doing all sorts of fun stuff beforehand, but no.
I love it. I totally do.
Yeah.
Well, hey there, Tex. How you doing? See, y'all call her Texas Jen, but the first time that I ever met Tex, I was trying to give one of my bubbies some birthday money, and I had never done that before.
Oh, okay.
And it was a hot mess because it wasn't letting me do it, which in the long run saved me money because every time I tried, I was putting in a different entry. Started off high and went low. Well,
yes.
yeah, because that way then what happened when you see them all come across on your card.
Yeah, you can tell which one's which.
Right. It was the first time I had met Shiz, and I just reached out to Shiz, help me, because I could find his email.
Yeah.
And come to find out, it's the first time that you're trying to give a gift.
Yeah.
Google wants, or Gmail, whatever, I don't know, Google, Chrome, whoever, the powers that be.
It is Google in the end.
They want to friggin' make sure that,
you are you
meant to do it.
Yeah.
And that you're not going to have buyer's remorse in like 15 minutes. They gave me a 25-minute timeout because 25 minutes later, I was all good. I was like, Jen, Texas is like, well, mine went through, and I'm like, okay, I need help. And she was trying. This is my life in a nutshell. Okay. Even my kindness is like, screw you. It ain't going to happen.
Nothing is done easily.
Not in my life. But does that mean I give up?
No.
Heck no. Could you imagine? Okay. I know it's Sunday, so I'm just going to get all religious for about 3 minutes. Could you imagine Jesus getting born and coming along and going, oh, hell no. This is a lot harder than I signed up. Thanks, Dad. Nope. They're your problem. Yeah. Could you imagine? he just gives up.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
Screw it, Lucifer. It's yours.
It's all yours, honey. Daddy loves you. You were the fallen angel because you decided to leave after he kicked your butt. But it's okay. You can have these guys. They're yours. Could you imagine? I'm just saying.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, I have a weird way of looking at things. Sam Kinnison, come back. So anyway, do I know what we're going to do today? No. Hey, Bobby, I miss you, honey.
Hi, Bobby.
I don't know. Yesterday, nothing. I was like, I saw nobody. None of our subs came to visit us. I felt like so horrible that nobody came to see us. And then I was like, oh no, I didn't read any of the chats. Do you know what happens when you don't read any of the chats?
It feels like no one was talking to you. Yeah.
It feels like you didn't get to see any of your loved ones.
Yeah.
So, Bobby, hey, y'all ain't blurry. Well, it's a good thing that we're not blurry.
Try
Now,
not to be.
you know, I'm going to take it that that means you're feeling better since we're
Mm-hmm.
not all blurry, or that you have found your glasses and put those little puppies on. And if you want to come and say hey and read chat, you can do so because guess what? In my Discord, I have the private little family group, and that's where you guys are going to be finding your link. And if ever there's a day that we go live and the link is not there, you have to come over here and say, hey, you ignoramus, nobody's going to come visit you if you don't post the link. And I'll be like, what link? Because we know me, okay? We're not
Yeah.
going to lie. We
But no,
already
it's
know.
nice. It really does. It makes it feel, because we say we're a family, and it's kind of an open door policy. Welcome, come on in, make yourself comfortable. But now there is a channel on your Discord where it really is. We can just walk in, open the door, so to speak, by clicking on the link, and we really are
Exactly.
coming to visit.
Exactly. And
So
then
I
I don't
love it.
know who's what, where, when, or why. And when I become senile, I'll know that you haven't left out. So,
Yes.
because I'm not doing a whole lot. But we've got
Hi,
this one
Rabbit.
over here. So we said hey to Texas, Jen. Hey, Tex. And then hey, Fast Group, how are you? I saw you on I don't know who's. Oh, Bakers. You
Oh,
were on with the baker. Um,
nice.
yeah. I
Nice.
saw you over there. I did. It did surprise me one little bit. Congratulations. Um,
Hmm.
okay, and then this one over here is you can't reach all the way out. You have to squish it together. This one
Oh,
over
I'm
here,
backwards.
are you? Well,
I'm mirrored, so doesn't that mean that it looks like, if I'm
no,
I
you,
think I'm pointing at you right now.
no,
Am
you're
I?
not. No,
Yeah, it's that way.
no, yeah. You
Okay.
need to unmirror.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
then that
because
screws me up because I don't know what I'm looking at.
right, but see, nobody ever mirrors. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to try and help her out, and then we'll see what happens. Okay,
Let's
so
see, where
let's
is it?
just see what
Settings.
happens.
Take the mirror
So
off. There we
no,
go.
oh,
I
I
took the
just put
mirror
the
off.
mirror on.
Oh.
Okay, I'm taking the mirror off.
Okay, I'll leave mine off.
Okay, and okay. So she's back
So
over to
you're
there.
there? Am I pointing in the
No,
right direction now?
no,
No?
it takes a minute.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah,
It
be
looks like it switched.
yeah, no, uh,
Now I'm pointing at you?
no, you're pointing at the cat. Yeah, now you're pointing at me.
Okay, now it's working.
Okay. It flipped while you were looking.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Okay.
must have flipped while I was looking around.
So this one over here, bless her sweet little heart, she's in here in chat typing away because she's like, I'm not going to get yelled at. She is pre reading and she's still going to get yelled at.
I
Okay.
know. But
So,
I answered. I answered in chat before we went live. So,
oh, well, that's okay. Oh, were these?
yes.
Oh, yeah, because that's right.
Hmm.
Because again, I thought we had like at least 20 more minutes. And you know what we didn't have? We didn't. I go over to that computer and it says, hey, are you going to be here? We got 4 minutes. And I'm like, wait, what? I had just unplugged from her over here. And I'm like, crap. Because again, I sat down to get ready and realized I hadn't even brushed my hair today. I don't know if I drank my coffee yet either, to be honest, because I get so much done on the weekends before I drink my coffee that then I forget to drink my coffee. But I really love my coffee, so I'm just saying. Um,
Have you guys watching? Oh, before we threw that up, I was going to say, do you see the lovely overlays? Do you not see the beauty? Oh, it doesn't matter if I point with my cursor because you don't see the cursor.
that's it.
But do
Are
you not
these
see these
not
wonderful?
beautiful? Okay, I have to go over
I,
here. Look it up over there and look it
again,
down over here.
yeah, again,
We
that's Matt himself. Thank you so much, sir.
We were in Discord last night. I verified that he did do it with Adobe. He says, but if you would like something else done with them. And I said, well, I hated reading chat. When I was sitting down, I hated reading chat because chat was covering the beautiful logo that he made us.
Yeah.
We're not changing. Look, we're the Shahidi show, whether it be on the Putting the Shahidi Together show that's on Saturday or the Shahidi show that's on Sunday. We're the Shahidi show. Got it? That's it. Bottom line, we have a logo. Gosh darn it.
Yes,
we
are professionals.
Well, we at least have one professional working with us.
Yes, we're starting to look like we know what we're doing.
Bless his sweet little heart. He's like, well, if you'd like me to do something. And I went, well, I hated covering it up, so I would like it moved up to the top. So he's like, sure, no problem. I'll take care of that. So when I was doing everything today, right? Yeah. I went over to Discord and surprise, he had done it. They were already sitting there. And look at this. That's without so cool. The sub. Yeah. And he even gave me one for the other side.
Oh, nice.
So how cool is that? I'm just saying that is awesome. So cool. So, I mean, you can't, we can go, wait a minute. Did I delete it? No, we can go over here and do this.
Oh, perfect.
Right?
Okay.
And you can still see, look at see, we could just sit here. Oh, I like that idea. You know what?
Oh.
Yeah, but I want to do it bigger.
Now we're gonna clicky some.
I'm gonna do things. I'm just gonna do things.
All right.
Because I can do things. So anyway, Bobby's like, hey, y'all ain't blurry. And the reason that we ain't blurry is I think because Bobby went and got his glasses on.
And then he says, damn it, then you froze when you said hi. So hopefully we've unfrozen by now. We've dilly-dallied and played around a little bit.
Well, we're trying to unfreeze. Wait a minute. I have an idea. I'm so bad. I'm playing, folks. I'm playing. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. Wait. You just hang in there. We're going to figure this out.
Rabbit says hello to the both of us.
Rabbit.
Hi, Rabbit.
How are you, sweetheart?
And then Rabbit says hello to Fast and Bobby. She says she has a cold, so she's going back to bed. Everyone's sick right now, hon. You take care of yourself.
It does seem like everybody's not feeling well.
Yeah.
But I just want you to say, start rocking. Digger, start rocking. No, back and forth. Like you're in your rocking chair.
I see. Okay.
Nice. We'd have to get the cameras really close and cut out all of the background from us. But come on. Look at what we are. We're sitting.
I've almost got a rocker and a green screen. I wonder if one of our talented friends could do something with that.
I mean, I'm just saying. And Maddie doesn't check in, folks. I love him. I know it's Matt himself.
Awesome.
Okay,
he's awesome.
But he's my Maddie. Even when he's on somebody else's stream, and I come along and don't realize, first I hear just the name. And so I'm like, yeah, that's my boy. And I'm like, encouraging and being supportive and everything. And then when I look at the screen and I'm like, who's that dude with the glasses? I have a glasses problem. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't
got
put
glasses blindness.
Well,
it's like face glasses or face blindness, but only when people wear glasses.
Exactly. Because, back in the day, my brain watched a lot of Superman. And I always said, you can tell it's the same dude with and without the glasses.
Mm-hmm.
I'll bet you anything that if I turned on the old Superman right now, I'd be like, oh, those are two different dudes. Because all of a sudden, glasses change the whole face. It happens with Matt. It happens with Baker. And there was a third person the other day who thought it was a funny story. I want to say it was Shizzy. Um,
I know Kaiser wears glasses from time to time too.
oh, was it Kaiser who did that? It might have been Kaiser who did it to me. And I'm just like, oh, don't be messing with my head, because I'm just going to tell you, it all of a sudden, it makes a difference. It totally makes a difference. And I, with the whole mat thing, I'm just gonna say, I'm like, being so encouraging, and Maddie, I love you, and all that. And I love the expert with all his enthusiasms, like, hey, Shinny, hey, Matt, you know Shinny, right? And Matt said nothing. It was as if he hadn't even heard the question. Maybe he
Oh.
didn't. I don't know. Might have been doing something else. And the expert went, Shinny's being all explosive over this dude. And this
Yeah.
dude doesn't seem to know who Shinny
Doesn't
is.
say a thing. What's going on?
Shinny's having a senior moment, and I'm not going to mention this and make anybody else feel bad.
Yes, yes, yes.
And moved on. And so then, seriously, it was like a half an hour later, Maddie took off the glasses. And I'm like, it is my Maddie. The neighbors knew it was my Maddie. Okay. I am really loud, especially when I'm, all kinds of excited. And oh my God. And if the expert could have heard, he'd have been like, okay, we got this right. I'm just, look, have you met me?
Yeah. I guess the expert would be easier for you because he doesn't take his glasses off.
Right.
He's like Cecil. He doesn't take his glasses off. So it's
and so in public, as long as he's got glasses on, his sunglasses, I'm good. I got it.
Yep.
I would know that it was him. I would know. I would know.
Yeah. See? Oh, yeah, let's say hi. Hi, Cool Frog. I waved and I said hi, and then I said shh, because I had read ahead. So hi.
But we don't have very many, so we're still there. But hi, Cool Frog. How are you? Yeah, no. It's I don't know why people's brains do it. Now, here's another thing. Because while I'm doing what I'm doing, and I was thinking seriously about how I put you in such a panic when I leave you for too long, or just start the show and disappear, and you're like, okay, I can do 45 seconds. Don't make it 50, woman.
Yes.
Right? So anyway, I forgot where I was going with that, but on that, while I was thinking about it, I thought, well, you need to know, how you talk to your cats all the time?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you have conversations about human things with your cats?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Just have those kind of conversations when I disappear.
Act like you're talking to my cat.
Like you're talking to the cats. Exactly. Because then all of a sudden you'll be like, oh, I was watching the news, or,
oh, I don't talk to them about that sort of stuff.
Well,
I talk to them about how much they're costing me a month in special foods, and how lucky they are that I'm willing to clean their box every day of the week.
See, and you could share that. You can share that with the people, because they're voyeurs into our lives, and you can share those kind of things.
Yes.
Well, while I was cleaning the cat box out, I got a little surprise. Speaking of which, when I took the trash out yesterday, my grandfather taught me to look down, okay, because he used to take change out of his pocket when we were out at the desert, and we kids would find it.
Okay.
Money. I found $100 in a grocery store like that once.
Oh, cool.
I know, right?
Nice. Yeah.
So he it kind of pays off. And I live in snake country, so it's probably a real good thing that I do look down, because people who haven't, they do step on a rattlesnake every now and then.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I was taking the trash out because it's just me. I don't have a whole lot of trash. Okay.
Mm.
So the trash could be in here for 2 or 3 weeks before I take it out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want a whole bag full Okay. I
I'm
mean,
the same.
I seriously, I use this, right?
Yeah.
So it took me 3 weeks to fill it up, and I was working hard because I was like, God, this is getting ridiculous. I really should take the trash out, right?
Yeah.
So I really started, and it's kind of a good thing because I threw away some things that I would have kept anyway, but it's like, I got to fill up the trash can.
Mm-hmm.
So I take it and the recycling outside. Yes, the recycling was already full. The cat was pissed. He wasn't wanting to because he jumps up on the trash cans to get up here to eat his thing.
Right.
No,
Right.
remember yesterday he went
Yeah.
the
He went
other
the
way?
long way.
Yeah, because it wouldn't close all the way. There was like a half an
Oh,
inch, and
so
when
there's
he
give when he's jumping on it.
yeah, so there was that little half inch give, and he's like, I am not in a giving mood.
Yeah.
So he just went ahead and went around and then walked around. He's such a smart cat, which doesn't like rumba. But so anyway, I
None
go
of them
out.
do.
I go out. Yeah, and then a running cat means ditto has to be a herding dog, and it's just
Yes.
it becomes a quick circus all of a sudden, as I've discovered. So the whole thing is that I go outside to take the trash and to put the recycling in its bin,
Mhm.
and I'm looking down because especially when you're walking outside, it's really smart to not step on snakes. And I looked down and I saw some snake food dead over. And I'm like, well, great. Now I have to figure out how to pick that up. And again, I don't want to like get a really good bag
Yeah.
or any of that, right? Don't want to go get a plastic glove. And I don't want to. I want to use something I'm already throwing in the trash can.
Mm.
Luckily, I had a bag that, when opened appropriately, was perfect for that little mighty mouse, not meat,
Yes.
to be wrapped up in and tossed into the garbage.
Mm.
You know.
Gotcha.
So there's always, see how that was like at least like a 2-minute thing. Do you see how that worked? Do you see how that worked?
Yeah.
I'm just here to push her. That's all. But to at the same time to show her, well, yeah, we had 10 people looking, now we only have 8, but that was my
Oh, I
mouse
never look at that. And then if I do happen to notice by accident, I can justify it in my head by thinking, well, we're streaming on 3 different platforms, and then so we've each got 2 windows open. You've got a 3rd window open, and then anyone else who's watching us, like our regulars, Rabbit or Cool or Bobby, Nandor, they'll have a window open at least, if not 2. So all of a sudden, we're covered.
Right,
I'm talking to no one.
exactly.
Yeah,
It's the fam, and we've got
yeah,
this. We're good.
yeah. But I
Oh,
do. I try not to look at it.
yeah. Well, I look up every now and then just because I'm curious. Because I have sat here by myself for probably 2 months.
Mhm.
Nobody. And
Okay.
then one day, somebody goes, "What you doing? Who are you?" I don't
Yeah.
even know. The person just stopped by. I don't know if they're still following or still sub. Hello. No, there's no ice on here. I've got my toast. I'm just gonna say
That's pretty good looking.
it's you can't have any. He wants ice. He didn't get ice yesterday. So today he's like, I want ice. But so anyway, I was watching Sal and EU, listening to them while I
Okay.
was watching a movie and while I was doing everything else I was doing. So the Jensen case.
Oh, Jensen Eccles. No,
No, the last
no.
Julie Jensen, who
The good. Yeah, no. For a second there, I'm like Jensen Eccles. No, that's a hottie from Canada. That's the hottie from. He was one of the brothers in the Supernaturals. He's a witness in the Alex Baldwin Rust.
Oh right,
murder. Well,
I
in my
have.
opinion, allegedly murder.
Yeah, no legend. It's the Mark Jensen case.
Yes, Mark Jensen. He's the kind of dorky dude with the glasses.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm it's like, I would like to don't hit that button, you moron. Hi.
Hey, I got no hands on the keyboard.
No, it's me. It's totally me. Um, well, because I feel like if I were to temporarily screen capture,
Mhm.
um, somebody could get mad, but I'm going to do it really quick. Okay. Just so that everybody can get their brain wrapped around this wacko. Okay.
Okay.
So we're only going to do it for like 8 seconds. Are we ready? And again, this is Sal that this is Salvador Dali that
Yes, this is
we're
Sal in Excited Utterance.
right.
Yes.
Salvador Dali is the one that I'm
Right.
watching.
Yes,
So
Bobby, you are correct. He's the one with all the wieners, and he's got wieners and
exactly.
notes that have been written down on lawyers' like head.
Exactly. Right. See?
I don't know how I missed this when it was being covered originally. I stepped in when they were doing it on Thanksgiving Day, and they were reading through all of. She said this guy felt like this, and he did that. And
Exactly.
how
I
did I
mean,
miss this?
this one is just okay. He's not quite normal, but and we just went a completely different place with this. But here was my thing while I was listening to the judge Schrader.
Oh no,
Excuse me,
was it Schrader?
Schrader, who I'm
Oh
going to call Schroeder,
yeah,
Schroeder, whatever the hell his friggin' name is,
yeah,
sitting there going back to I'm going to read back to the 1776
yeah.
writings of, and I'm going to define that things have changed, and this is what they meant because her dying declaration, and oh, shut up and lick me already. So anyway,
I have no idea. Just want to put it out there. I have no idea really what happened. I know that his ex-wife or soon-to-be ex-wife died, and they don't know if it was suicide or not. That's basically all I know. I don't know if he's guilty or innocent. I don't know anything.
well,
That's
I
it.
know the outcome, but wait.
Oh, I don't care. It's an old one. I can't say, hey, no spoilers. That's at this point I should know. Or
well, here's the thing, right? She's with this man, and then she gets killed in. Okay?
yeah.
Or she gets done did.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's finished one way or another.
Right. She's done in this realm. And
Yes.
and Schroeder goes on and on and on about a dying declaration, and he equates it to, if I go into my bank today to pay my credit card next month, have I made the payment? Well, I don't really have made the payment because I can go in and change it at any given time.
Yeah, you can stop it from being made because it's not being made until a further date.
So what a moron of him, and I don't even know, because he just he freaking annoys me. So anyway, I'm sitting there or standing at the kitchen sink, and I feel like he's accepting. I don't know. I just feel like he was accepting of this dying declaration.
What was her?
That her husband was poisoning her, and should she no longer be of this realm?
Oh, to look at him.
That he was the one who done it. Okay, Mitch, please, you're friggin' suicidal, and you're setting your teammate up to take a hit because you don't want no other biatch to be playing on his pole. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
How do we know? How do we know? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't know. Isn't that a way that it could be? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
so what was her dying declaration? He
offed her.
Look to him.
Yeah,
if I die, look to
because
him.
he killed me. If
so
if
that's what they did. They looked at him and they didn't look any further.
And all they found is as Bobby has led
a
us
notebook
up to,
full of wieners.
that he liked to know absolutely about every guy she ever had sex with, and then he liked to do all kinds of these lovely little pictures, and he liked to watch, and there.
Yes. Yes. I remember Thanksgiving Day will be 2023 Thanksgiving America. I will not forget because that was Holy Hannah. I had no idea what I was walking into for that stream.
I remember listening to it while I was working, thinking, how am I working? How am I not going over to see if they were showing any of this
Yeah.
on the stream? I have no idea.
Oh, they showed us on when they were going over it on Thanksgiving.
Uh-huh.
You and Sal showed us, yes. Yes, the handwritten notes with the letterhead.
But apparently there were pictures.
Oh, we didn't see any. I saw a couple of drawings of male things. I didn't see like camera pictures. There was none of that.
I wonder if that's what they were talking about, and then my brain just put them in pictures.
Okay.
Because again, I was working while I was listening.
Yeah,
So,
no,
like,
he had drawn different penises. He'd made little, Baker likes his diagrams.
right? Mm-hmm.
That's what this guy did. He was making his notes, and every
Mm-hmm.
now and again he needed to have a diagram.
Mo likes her whiteboard.
Yes, exactly. Oh.
I think ahead, and therefore when somebody asks me if I did something, I frequently say, how do you know that? And then there's the reasonable doubt.
So what Bobby's kind of implying then is that he thinks he did it.
Well, that sounds
Okay.
like
That's how I'm reading it.
He's at
It
least
kind of sounds like you're thinking she
I would have to listen to the whole thing, but I can tell you that
that's the word.
If I was put on a jury and then I was said, how would you feel about a dying declaration? First things you have to do is prove to me that that individual didn't set the person up that they were leaving behind when they Harry carried themselves.
Yeah.
Because I'm sorry, women are horrible, mean, lying little wings. Okay,
yes.
they're horrible,
and they hit below the belt always.
Way,
it hurts.
Way. I mean, oh, and then there are people with okay. Look,
see, there's a difference between men and women.
You ever really is. If you're a man and you get in a fight with a woman, you already know that you're shutting your brain down because, gosh, she just won't shut the freak up. And unfortunately, she is thinking way deeper than you can even get. Okay. But wait for it. And this is going to sound racist, and it's not. It's so appreciative. Do not get in an argument with a Hispanic woman.
Oh no, them and Asian women are scary. Like I worked with the Korean woman once upon a time, and she was devious, and she was perfect at playing your best friend to your face and then doing all sorts of stuff behind your back to tear you down. She would let you make the whole sale with the customer and then park herself in front of the till just in time to ring the customers $1,000 or more of products up and take the commission.
Because
it was rung up under her till. Yes.
That is good and conniving.
Very, yeah. Telling bosses things so that they get, raises and stuff that they shouldn't be getting. But they make you look like you're an awful person.
It's a culture thing. It is a culture thing. And whoa, it has to be respected. I don't care who you are. It has to be, it's gotta be, it's so respectable.
Yeah.
It's connivingly respectable. It doesn't make it right. It just means they good at it. So I'm just saying. So if okay, I don't debate. Okay. When I get emotional, I'm either I have to get my say and leave because the words are going to not work anymore.
Mm,
My alphabet soup starts turning into, I don't know,
yeah.
not good diarrhea. So I'm just saying it's like, no, this, boom, here I am. I'll listen to you. Don't come at me no more. I'm done.
Mhm.
I've listened. I've said my thing. 50-50, we're done. I'm over it. Um, and I'm just gonna say, I will just give my wallet, give my keys, give my everything if I have to get into it with a Hispanic woman. The best debater in the world. Hands down, they take gold in my life. I haven't had to deal with it with any Asian. I'm just saying, in my world where I'm at,
Well, she
um,
didn't debate. This woman,
well, I'm
she
just
was
being polite by
yeah.
calling it debating.
Okay, yeah.
You
No,
know,
she was sweetest thing to your face.
yeah. But if you called
Sweetest
her out
thing.
on that, if you called her out on any of that,
Well, yeah. I
did
was that was young me, and I was, I wasn't going to be calling anyone out for anything.
oh yeah. See, if you you would have been
Yeah,
like,
no, I didn't
oh,
stand up for myself. I didn't. Oh
got
no,
it.
no,
Yeah,
silly.
no. See, silly me as a youth, I did.
Oh
And
no,
I'm like,
I'm thinking silly me because I didn't.
yeah, silly me. I was a youth and I did, and I learned my lesson very well. And that was back when my brain was triggering on, all 100 cylinders, and I thought I
Yes.
was good. And then just kind of going, whoa, wait, and then like the whole world's universe got rewritten in front of me, and I don't get it.
Yeah.
I'm baffled by all of this. So
Wait a
yeah,
minute.
it was totally too cool. So seriously, you would have to convince me that the woman truly, truly, truly was poisoned and knew she was going to be poisoned, you know,
Okay, yeah.
and that she had proof she was going to be poisoned.
Well, poison's
Um,
a woman's thing anyways.
thank you. Thank you. Do you see? Most normally, it ain't a woman who's doing it, or it ain't a man doing the poisoning, although
No.
he was a bitch. So, just saying.
Well, and there are male poisoners, of course, but that tends to be a female way of murdering. We tend to do it, well, again, shady. We'll get you from behind, you know? We're gonna be sweet as pie to your face as we serve you stuff with stuff in it that shouldn't be in it. And then,
And then
like,
we'll enjoy the fact that you are technically killing yourself by
well,
eating or cooking.
yeah, because we're not physically, like taking a knife or doing one of those physical things, choking a out. That's not as feasible for women. We need to do it sneakily.
Although some
So
of us just enjoyed the hell out of it. I'm just saying. So, yeah, no. Um, they're just, I don't trust that there wasn't forethought. I don't know what their relationship was.
mhm.
I the stuff Bobby and I do know about. But
Weird
yeah,
enough.
any woman who sticks around to it, she's enjoying the shit too. I'm
Well, yeah,
just,
I mean, she was willing to sit there and give him all the details, and she was willing to do people in front of him, and
and from the beginning. So she was
yeah,
getting her rocks off. I mean,
yeah, she
I'm
was
just,
into it.
hell, for all we know, she talked him into it.
Never know.
He was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like that. You're mine. Well, if you
Try it.
want
Let's
me,
see.
if you want me once a month, you're gonna watch me do these other 28 days.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
never
saying.
know. You never know.
You never, women, facetious. Just, I own it. I know we are. I'm okay. If you are a
Yeah.
woman and you're saying shame on me, then I'm just gonna say, stop lying to yourself.
Yeah.
First thing women always do is lie to themselves first. So there's that. Okay.
Yes.
So seriously, prove to me she didn't commit suicide. Commit. She didn't put on
Stuff.
the Harry Carey dance.
Yeah.
and then frame him because she didn't want anybody getting him
Yeah.
now with her what used to be
She
her
wanted to punish
sicko,
him.
right? What used to be her sicko little thing, and see it again, making him watch and her telling him all these details about every partner and
Mhm.
everything may have been her way of punishing him. She
Yeah.
had control over it. Now she's got news. She's going to go off herself, and you know what?
Might as well take him with me.
I'm going to make him do time.
Yeah.
There- maybe they'll off him. Maybe what? Maybe, or maybe.
Mhm.
But the odds are, because I'm going to write this letter, he'll never be free, and nobody else will get to do it. I don't know. Is there a calendar for what, Squabba? Where I'm not real smart. Is there a
Oh, of
calendar?
the drawings maybe?
What
Of
drawings?
the drawings and diagrams that this guy drew in the case.
Oh, I don't know. Oh
There's
well,
probably enough.
Bobby says there are detailed drawings.
Yeah.
I mean, Squabba could be going. Squabba could be going, again, like I just did with the he got it one day and she did other guys 28 days out of the month, right?
Oh,
So
right.
there may be one of those. I don't know.
Hmm.
And if you're talking about the case, I don't know. Go over to Salvador Dolly Talk and
Mhm.
send him a DM or ask him right now. And I don't know. Um, give them an ask. In chat. I have no idea. I was just listening to him before. Well, probably because I know that we had 8 and then we had 10 and now we have 13. So Mighty is asking, did my dump not work?
Should I?
I didn't get notified of it. Cheese showed up. I
Hi, cheese.
We need to know. And he's like, what are you wearing? I, um, I think he's being cheese because we love
Okay.
our cheese. Um,
Like same thing
um,
I wear every day.
so anyway, there's detailed drawings in that case, and Bobby says, "Oh, I don't know if he did it. I only care
Okay.
about his weird penis obsession."
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Okay, wait. We have been at it for 48. Look at that was probably the longest ever.
I know. We
We
nearly
went
made an
40,
hour there.
we almost made an hour. I don't know, honey, if yeah, okay. Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
yesterday 15 seconds in and we'd done it. So honestly, this is pretty damned good.
No update. Xcomer is asking if there's any update on Dog Mama. No, I've not heard anything. I haven't wanted to bother her. Checking right now, still don't have a DM from her. I've heard nothing. So I have no idea.
I assume she's probably doing an awful lot of sleeping.
I mean, based on how this illness is knocking people down,
Yeah.
um, I'm just feeling like she's knocked down.
Yeah.
And then I think her husband is off working, so she's having to care for herself. And if when you're
And the
not
dogs and you're sick. Yeah.
yeah,
That's
when you're not used to having to do everything all by yourself,
mhm.
um, yeah, it can, ugh,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it's she may be sick longer. She might have been able to make it to work. I know that she normally works on
Yeah.
Sundays.
Yeah.
So she might have made it to work and then came home and just went, go,
Yeah. Yeah.
so we don't know. Mighty, I'm taking it based on who's showing up. Yes, your dump worked. Your raid, you called it a dump? I don't.
Yeah. You dump into you.
He dumped his stream into us, and apparently it's working because somehow or another right now, and I'm telling you now we're up to 16. So
Okay, so it must have worked. Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
I can pop her over, and I will. This is what we'll do.
Sorry. Thank you, Cheese. I do too.
There she
It's
goes.
the very next one. I didn't read that far ahead.
But she didn't read it out loud either, did she?
Cheese says, I feel comfortable now seeing the kitties are in their designated positions.
No doubt. And they're bookmarks. You notice that?
Yes.
They are bookmarks, one on each side of her, right?
Yeah. Thank you, Cheese. Bobby says dog mama should have taken his advice about the corn dogs. I don't know. Did you get corn dogs yourself? Because you were pretty sick too. So
Wait
did
a
you
minute.
forget to get yourself corn dogs?
Wait.
Is that why you're sick too?
Wait.
I'm using Bobby logic.
Okay. Bobby was just down for like a day though. He wasn't like.
That's true. But it depends on,
Yeah. And on how you handle it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you've got if you tend to get sick a lot, then it'll probably linger.
Oh man.
Hi, Matt. You have to go back to the beginning about
We love you.
48 seconds in.
We
and
love
we
you.
start gushing about this. Thank you so much.
We love you. Yeah,
It's so cool.
Just wait a minute, Maddie. Go ahead and move his chat for just a second.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
okay, watch this. We're in our rocking chairs, okay? And we have these beautiful things to share with people while we're in our rocking chair because you did beautifully. We love it. Thank you so very much.
This is too cool.
I'm sorry. I thought that was adorable. Okay. So yeah, we gushed over it at the beginning. And I know I'm gonna run over what you just did, but Xcomer, I just want you to know I just sent her a DM. I'll let you know if we hear from her. And Maddie, again, love you. You keep going now. You can. I'm not doing anything, but
okay,
you can keep going.
Matt then said, "Hope she wiped after Mighty." So I've got to go back and see. Did my dump not work? Should I? Yes.
Right, exactly.
Yes. And then Mighty says, "Good deal. Didn't seem that it worked, but glad it did." And then Bobby says, "Dumped his load." And Mighty
that's
says he did.
Bobby's here. Notice that Bobby knew what Mighty dumped.
Yes. Yes. But yes, so Mighty's saying, yes, I did wipe Matt. And then Comer says, God damn it. And Mighty says, I came. That is all. I did not see or conquer.
Well, we appreciate the fact that you came.
Yeah. Bobby says, no, I was drunk. Different story. Oh, I thought you were like sick. You were just hungover sick.
That would be why it was so short.
Poor Comer, he's in the wrong chat again.
No, Comer, you're in the right chat, honey. No, seriously. Then we had to tell you, okay? Yesterday, it was within 3 minutes that I mentioned the word penis.
Oh, we were 15 seconds in before we were off the rails.
Well, because again, that looks like a penis. I don't care who
it
you
does.
are.
I'm still waiting to see that with Hayden's face.
If a penis comes at me and talks, I will know that Xcomer has been there first because. So I'm just saying. But here's the thing. We got to 48 minutes today without saying the word penis.
We did.
Look
did
at
very,
us being
very
all
good.
grown up on a Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're starting to look professional. We're starting to watch our tongues at least for a little while.
No, we're not.
So Matt says, I love that. And I'm guessing he's talking about how much we love this. So
and the fact that we were in the rocking chairs.
And, that's right, the rocking chairs. That's it.
So that we could enjoy his beautiful work.
Yeah.
Sitting in the rocking chairs, just watching. I'm
awesome.
saying.
Bobby says, no gooshing. I don't know. I like gooshing.
We're going to goosh over these. These are so beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Xcomer says he was on Digger's channel. Yeah, I don't know if the notice that I put in there helps, apparently when I type into that, I cannot take it back. I cannot erase it. I cannot fix a spelling error or anything, which is really very annoying. Like if I was just a normal
Mhm.
person in chat, I could remove it and do it again, but some reason because I'm the creator, it won't let me do that.
Well, ain't that nice to know?
Yeah, yeah,
I
it's
I make typos all the time.
I know, but usually I can catch them before they go.
I can't proofread until after I give somebody something, and then I can proofread and go, "Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, well, hell."
Yeah.
And the number of people that I know that
Mhm,
cannot read text, and, texts are always screwed up, right?
mhm. Yeah.
Well, if you send me a text that looks all screwed up, I'm going to like go, huh? And then I'm going to look down at the keyboard and I'm going to figure out what word that should have been,
Mhm.
right? And and that's good. You get good enough at it that you don't even have to look at the keyboard. You can read text, right?
Yeah.
There are people no clue, no clue. They can't do it. They don't understand it. They just can't do it.
Yeah. All right. Oh, shoot.
What?
Oh, good. Bobby says, no, I was really sick. It was a big boy sick. And then he
Yeah.
follows that up with, that's a 250 kilogram penis. That's a fairly large penis.
Well, yeah, that's called the X-comer or the meme. I never figured out, is that X-comer or is it
That's
meme?
that's meme. It's
Okay.
it's yeah, it's meme's face as the penis.
Okay. Well,
Yes.
I'm
And I'm
just gonna
still
say
looking. I want to see Hayden's face on that penis. I think that
X-comer,
would
you
be
have a job.
priceless.
X-comer, you have a job. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
And
And
Bobby says I should know I have a car. I don't know what that has to do with your being sick or the
the
overly
big
large penis face.
the big boy sick or the 200 yeah.
Neither of which
Unless you
matter to your having a car.
in well, wait, now,
Mhm.
wait. Hugh Grant had a car, and then he had an introduction to a police officer.
Oh, while another woman's
It
mouth was
wasn't
around
even a
his.
woman, but yes. So,
Was it? Oh, it was too. That was he had gotten himself a drag woman.
uh-huh.
Yes, that's right.
So, I'm not sure that you want to leave this that wide open there,
And
Bobby.
he was married to a very famous,
The
very
supermodel.
beautiful
Yes.
woman. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, a
Yeah.
supermodel. So,
Yeah.
oy.
I don't know. I nowadays with the way the world's gone, I'd be inclined to say that's a setup because his career was taking off. He was doing brilliant things, and then all of a sudden, so
He wasn't.
I wonder if he was doing something behind the scenes that Hollywood people didn't like. But that's just my brain after having lived through, the last 10, 15 years.
But that is so possible. That is
Yeah.
so possible. They wanted his ass canceled, and this is how they're going to do it. That is
Yeah.
so possible.
Yeah. John Voight had to leave Hollywood. John Voight was a brilliant actor. He had to leave because his conservative values did not mesh, and he was just not getting cast.
Is he coming back?
No. No, no. He's old. John Voight now is old. But Tucker Carlson did an interview with him a couple years ago now. It was a really good interview. Really good. For all that I don't trust Tucker as any further than I could chuck him, he's a good interviewer. He's really good at being personable and asking questions genuinely.
Uh-huh.
So he gets genuine answers. So it was, yeah, his interview at John Voight was really good.
Huh.
Mhm.
So, and how long ago was that Voight was canceled? I mean,
Oh, well, that was ages ago. I mean, I remember he disappeared. Wasn't it kind of like
I hadn't even thought about the fact
I
he
think
was
he kind of
based
did a
on.
cameo when Angelina did the Tomb Raider movie. I think he did a cameo in that, but he had already not been acting for quite a few years.
Jesus
So,
Christ sakes.
yeah.
And yet, let's just keep giving Hollywood our money.
Hmm. Well, yeah. Everything's see, that's the thing. I am really enjoying now. They're all the woke is eating each other. They're eating themselves. And it's just lovely to watch because
Wait
they
a
all
minute.
work
I
together.
have to go like I'm Bobby. Bobby, hold on just a moment here.
Okay.
Okay. The woke was always eating each other.
Ah, fair enough. But they were all on the same page because they were all victims together. But they got to the point where their victimhood got them in charge of everything. And now, all of a sudden, they're battling each other to see who gets control. It's like a miniature
Mhm.
version of the globalist, um, the Game of Thrones happening on the globalist level. It's just a smaller version in this level.
Well,
So,
it may
but
not be so small.
in the
It
meantime,
just
they're eating each other. My victimhood is more than your victimhood. No, my victimhood means more than yours.
well, you're a
Blah, blah,
liar about
blah.
yours,
Yeah, yeah.
you know.
Israel, Palestine, Russia, Ukraine. Rah!
What's funny is that it seems like they're starting to call out each other's lies for
Yes,
themselves.
exactly. Exactly.
So
They're
in other
trying to
words,
get on top.
yeah, in other words, y'all know that y'all were a bunch of fake little pieces of poof poofs.
Yeah.
Just saying. I
Mhm.
just saying. Hi, do we know what we're doing?
I also noticed that um this generation, so to speak, of world leaders, the young leaders of tomorrow, or whatever the WEF program is, they've done their jobs. They're all getting ousted, but the people that are going in that are seemingly more conservative are just they're all pawns in the same game. They're
Well,
all
that's all.
members of that same young leaders. They just hit it better.
Right.
And not
Exactly.
not completely. They did not hide it completely in any of the cases, I don't think. It's been proven that they're all a part of it in most cases, I think.
In
Now, I
other
don't
words,
know my foreign politics near as well as I know domestic, but
I'm gonna say you're way better at it than I am. Um,
I
well,
know our
because
next PM is going to be Pierre Polivé, Pierre, and he is definitely bought and paid for.
they
So
all are, and
yeah,
you know what?
and they're all
And
working for the same boss.
you know that wants to
Yep.
make sure no matter what, their ass is covered.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know, well, I want you to do this, and I want you to dislike it in the event that that shit goes wrong, and we have to drop back 10 and punt. It's all football is the
Yes.
game of politics.
Yes.
Just gonna say. So anyway,
Well, we'll go past that. There we go. Penis is not on Digger's mind. X to doubt. Well, come on.
there's no X's. There's no
Yeah.
doubt. I'm just, see, he knew what he was
Do you
doing.
know me?
Have you met her?
There you go. Bobby says, still need to show you the Captain Have Fun stream. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I need to see.
I'm
I
not
leave a
sure
lot wide
what
open.
stream
Yes,
that
you
was,
do. Yes,
but
you do.
Mighty, look, Bobby leaves a lot wide open. I'm just trying to cause some crap over here today.
Mhm. And Mighty says, well, everyone has touched a sheenus, right? Bobby, right?
I am so glad you read that. Mm-mm. Go back to that one.
Oh, the sheenus?
And if you give that an apostrophe,
Yes. Everyone has touched a shenny, right?
I
Bobby, right?
never even noticed until you read that.
Oh, it's a sheenus. It's like a shmim, a she that
I,
turned into a he.
I now
Shmim.
don't like the name Shinigram.
Well,
I
no, because
know.
it's a totally different. It's a totally different sound.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. Keep going.
Well, he put a whole bunch of roo, which I'm assuming is Russia, 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 but it doesn't actually show us what they are. So I'm
Are
just
those the
guessing they're
egg?
flags.
Wait, I'm thinking those are the Russian egg thingies that you open them and it keeps coming more and smaller and more and more. The
Okay, those are
dolls.
the dolls. I can't
It's
remember.
so
Nesting dolls.
tiny, but
Nesting dolls.
it's in the
Yeah,
shape of an upside down light bulb, which is what I think the dolls are like.
yeah, and then they end up getting to be about peanut sized. I don't see anything but RU rectangle, RU rectangle. So I assumed it was like the Russian flag or something.
Really? Seriously?
Yeah.
That's weird because I am seeing them on screen and in chat as red things, upside down light bulbs.
Oh,
Red upside down light
muting.
bulbs.
Okay, I see it if I go to our actual stream, like the YouTube page.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Is it
they're
red?
still pretty small.
But they look like red upside down light bulbs, which
Yes,
the
yeah, no,
RU.
it looks like it's probably nesting dolls.
Okay, because the RU, I went for the nesting doll or the Russia like you did, and then I went to the then those would be the I called them something other than dolls at first, but I got back to
Yes.
dolls. Go for it.
And then Russian says Vivek, and I say yes. Yes, exactly. And our PP, the next Prime Minister of Canada, PP is most definitely, he tries to say he's not, but he is, and there is proof out there. Same with Vivek. He did a wash job, but it's not fully washed, in my opinion. It is my opinion, and I'm talking out my ass. We give no advice, and I know nothing about any of the things that I'm talking about. American Cheese says, the same boss, they can't be working for Mr. Sheckelstein. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. And I don't think it's just him as it's not just the one boss. There is a group of globalist peoples, families, or, organizations, and they're all working together to get this agenda passed. But same as what's happening right now with the woke eating the woke, once they finally get to their final goal of globalist control, then they have to fight each other to see who gets to have the ultimate control. So they're all still working together. So that's why I'm thinking they're all getting paid from the same boss. But that's just my opinion, and I'm talking out my ass.
Again, this channel is for shits and giggles only, folks. This channel does not give any advice. None. Nada. Not any kind. Not legal, financial, medical, or in this case, political. None. Absolutely no advice at all. Not at any time. Not now. Not later. Not in the future. Not in the past.
Doesn't happen.
This channel is for shits and giggles friggin' only. Can you not read shits and fucking giggles? Go ahead, giggle. I dare you.
Oh. Matt says, what I miss about this Have Fun stream, I miss this part of the lore. Oh, goodness. It's there if you want to find it. You can ask elsewhere, and I may or may not be able to point you in the right direction. But it's the poor dude should have just walked away. Just and the fact that he keeps coming back is now it's on him. I could feel bad for him the first time, but now it's on him. So Ghostry says, g'day chat. Hi Ghost, how's it going?
Hello, Ghost.
Mighty says, Bobby about to get all filled up.
Well,
that's good, because he was just saying he leaves the lot wide open. So
a lot wide open.
Yeah. And then Bobby says, oh, I love Sheena's because it's one letter off from Shenny.
It really, did you ever notice that, Bobby? I'm just saying. I mean, maybe we probably should have noticed that. I mean,
well, I haven't used like
Homer?
Schmim or Sheenus, that sort of thing in years. So
Yeah, I'm thinking I need Comer's avatar thingy
mm.
with my face. In case
That
you
would be
guys,
even better than Hayden's face.
in case you guys never understood, I have no problem poking the bear, even if it's me. Okay.
All
No,
right, so
come
you guys,
on.
you see
See,
this picture here in this avatar? Now move that face away and mentally put Shenny's face in instead. There you go.
I'm just saying. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to go like this.
Well, that's a Shennis. That's a Sheeness.
I'm just saying. Come on. I mean, really, really. Meme, you ain't got
Oh.
nothing on me. No, I'm sorry.
Bobby says too late to Mighty because he just ate all the tacos. So he's all full up. And Ghostery says Russian flags with crowns. I don't know. I squinted really hard and I think I see the nesting dolls now.
See how I am? See how I am?
Oh,
I'm
but then Bobby says they're light bulbs.
upside down light bulbs. They're red light bulbs with some white things on them. I'm just.
Oh, flag nesting doll, flag nesting doll. So we were both right. I saw
I
flag.
win. You
You saw
saw flag.
nesting doll.
I saw nesting. Look at, we are a team, folks. We
Nice.
are a team. Just
And
gonna
Bobby
say,
says light bulbs.
for light bulbs.
Light bulbs. I want a wash job on my dingus. And I'm just in my head, that's all one comment altogether. Flight bulbs. Bulbs. I want a wash job on my dingus.
Honey, who's gonna give you a wash job on your dingus? I mean, kind of. I used to wash your dad's dingus, but that's where I stopped.
Thank you, Ghost. This channel does not give specific legal, medical, or general life advice that should be relied upon. Always consult a professional, as your
Always.
circumstances will be specific to your situation. Always consult a professional. We are not them.
That's
We're not.
where I went.
Just
I'm like,
no.
pause right there. Always consult a professional, because please,
Yes,
bitch, have you
we're not.
met me? I am not a professional anything. Okay, even the one thing that I'm a professional in, I'm just going to share with you. You can't be a professional in that. Now, look at me, I'm plugging myself like it makes a difference. But you can't be a professional in that longer than 24 hours, because when you wake up, it'll be different than it was yesterday. That's that I'm professional at projecting that knowledge there.
So now, okay, so Mighty, I got to go back a little bit. Mighty says Bobby about to get all filled up. Bobby said too late. I just ate all the tacos. Then he said gather light bulbs. Mighty said flag nesting dolls. So Bobby said flight bulbs. I want a wash job on my dingus, but it does give wash jobs. So I don't know what it is that gives wash jobs.
I don't even know if we're having the same conversation, Bobby.
I think that's all one conversation, but I am not 100% certain. I would like to know what it is. And meanwhile, hi Dazzer, how you doing, hon? Meanwhile, Dazzer's saying, well, Bobby, go for a shower then. And Bobby says, he challenged Max Murrah. You never challenged Max Murrah. Yes. Okay, there you go, Matt. There's a lot more of a hint. Yes.
I love you, Dazzer.
Yes. And then Ghoster says she's in Digger's chat too. Woo! And then Bobby says the channel is it. Okay. So I want a wash job on my dingus, but the channel does give wash jobs. So.
I don't even like to wash the dishes.
Yeah, I'm just wondering when. I don't think we've ever given a wash on anything.
Ask my dog.
I don't think I've ever washed anything on stream. So maybe a different stream. Are you still running a fever a little bit?
Are you drinking now?
Hair of the dog.
The pit you twice?
And then Ghost says, oh, she gives the same, we're not professionals, don't listen to us on my channel. Thank you very much.
Aw.
And then Dom, hello Dom, how you doing? Ghost, he says to Ghost 3, you're double dipping.
Well, hey, you be nice to our ghost. She doesn't get paid for this service.
She does a heck of a lot of work, and she does.
She works
Yeah,
her
she
butt
doesn't
off
get
over
anything out of
here.
it. She is a wonderful, wonderful human being. And Dazzer, hello back. Dazzer is then saying hello to you too, Jenny.
Because he knows I love him.
And then Ghost Tree says double dipping with full acknowledgement.
Yeah, because she loves us. See how this works?
Dom says, I did not say double dipping is bad. No, it's not
No.
bad. She is Dom.
Hey, I like to double dip on
Oh, I
chips.
said who? Oh, there you go. And he answers that. Just do not use a soggy chip.
Look at the perfect timing in that conversation that just went there. You want some friggin' ice cubes, don't you? I'll be back. I gotta get some ice cubes. Oh, now he's getting all excited. He knows there's gonna be an ice cube coming. I can tell. Little poot head. You know what? I turned the ice maker on.
I'm starting to get to the point where I'm not sure. I'm not sure what some things are. I don't know if you even understand what I'm saying, but like.
Yeah, I do. You don't know what's a gear and what's a background,
yeah,
and what gear goes with what gear, and
which part of which gear is. Yeah. Well, yeah. There's a couple places where I think perhaps the person who drew it originally also got lost. Yeah.
Okay, so show us up. Show it up. I enlarged you, honey. Show it up.
Okay. So, well, the biggest one is this corner. You can see there's a big one right here in the corner.
It is laying on one that is the brown and the yellow are both laying on one that you can't see all of.
Yeah. But, and then, yeah, there's a line going down. Oh, camera. There's a line going down. So I'm not sure if that's actually two different gears underneath. Ooh. The brown and yellow one.
Ooh.
So I'm not quite sure.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, the line going down is the one. Yes, there are two different gears.
Okay.
There are two different gears. But the gear maker screwed it up.
That's what I'm kind of thinking.
Yeah, we do have a background there. But yeah, you have two. Then you have two on top of each other like this.
Yes,
like that. You have two on top of each other like that.
Like where that.
They're just a little bit off centered. And I'm sorry, that just came into here. Have an ice cube.
Thank you. And then the other one.
Thank you.
Where was it?
Head right on the floor.
It gets a little confusing in here.
Okay, you're gonna have to stand it up so I can see it.
Yeah. Just want to make sure. Right up top here. There's.
You have background. You have background that needs to go yellow into the background.
Okay.
Okay. So where the brown is right above the gecko's neck.
Yeah.
That there needs to be yellow background.
Okay.
That's the way I'm seeing it based on the oh, wait a minute. Based on, so what it looks like you've done. Okay.
Yes.
Your gear is now 3D. Okay.
Okay.
And you colored a little bit of it yellow. So now then over here, you need to color that triangle yellow also. That's the way I'm seeing it. Really, you're going to take my advice? We have the disclaimer going by. Again, this channel is for shits and giggles only. channel does not give any advice. The word any is capitalized. It is bolded.
For a
It is
reason.
serious. She's asking me for advice. I don't give legal, financial, or medical advice. I don't even give autistic maybe. Absolutely no advice at all. This channel is for shits and friggin' giggles. You get it? We're for shits and friggin' giggles. I'm just saying. We don't have a clue. I do want to jump to this one.
Oh, okay.
Right here.
Oh, sorry. Which one? One kitty is judging me. It would have to be this one. She's the only one awake.
Bobby is like, one kitty is judging you. So Dom there is a cat that likes me to drop some ice on the floor occasionally.
Oh,
you have a cat that likes. Well, I mean, Ditto's cat. Did you pick that up?
I had a cat. My Maine Coon loved to chase the ice on the floor. It was just one of his favorite things to do.
Well,
but it was a toy for him. He wasn't eating it like this.
Yeah, this little dude here. He and if you notice, I don't have to tell him to do tricks. So yeah, he yeah, I got it. I know I didn't fix it when I first said it. And see he goes sit purdy without it. So what does your mind tell you? That's but Dom is saying on those gears, what does your mind tell you?
Oh, okay.
And then again, Bobby's saying one kitty is judging you. That kitty is judging Bobby technically. And Bobby's like, no, kitties love me. And Ghost is like, kitty loves ghosts. Well, this is getting a bit disturbing. I'm not sure about. Oh wait,
different
that is so me.
That is you. I know. I'm like, wait a minute.
I have this. That is so me. I'm just. That is a very bit disturbing. It's a very bit disturbing. We're not gonna lie. That is a very bit disturbing. I'm just gonna say.
I looked at it and then I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's a very bit disturbing.
Man.
At first, I wasn't even looking at the icon. And I'm like, well, wait, because I was thinking that he was just, catching up and hearing us. So it's either, I was about to say, so either the cat conversation is disturbing or me being on the face of your, oh wait, that is my face. That's exactly how my brain went with it, Mm-hmm. And it's like, oh yeah.
I didn't see the face at first. I saw the hood and assumed I knew what the picture was.
Yeah, no.
Focus on it.
Wait a minute. Do I really? Hey, Alexa, turn on the lamp.
Okay.
Apparently, my whiskers are showing really well. Somebody get a hold of Nick Loss and let him know that I'm growing my beard out. I told him, pick that. No, you don't get no more. No, you don't get no more. He's not eating them. That's very disturbing, Comer. We're not going to lie. We love it, but we're not going to lie. We love it. And then Dom's like, if this was a picture of a car wreck, what did you see at a glance? Color it that away.
Gotcha.
Oh, there you go. See, Dom's staying focused. Comer went over and did as instructed and went up the initial instruction and caught us all off guard. That worked out really well. Mighty's like, Digger, can you give me some advice? Yeah, right.
Okay.
I can give advice. Don't tell Comer to take your picture and then stop and go like this in the camera and put on his little penis head thing, because he'll do it and then it won't. Whoa. Go ahead, give Mighty some advice. I dare you. Go for it.
Well, I don't know what advice he needs.
He just wants some advice.
On what topic?
He just
never cook bacon.
We don't give advice. Oh, that's a good one. Wait a minute. What if you bake the bacon? Because bacon baked is way better than bacon fried.
Never cook the bacon. So You're putting it on a, I don't know. I never bake bacon. Why did someone bake bacon? It goes in the fryer. And then you
No,
take it out, you put it to the side, and then you cook
no,
the eggs and the toast and everything else in the bacon grease.
no, exactly.
Yeah.
All while you're getting ready for work. It's
Yeah.
awesome. All in the stove, all in the oven, all in the oven.
Okay. I do
I
it all in the stovetop,
Yeah, well,
in the
no, you know what? Me and aluminum
skillet.
foil have become friends.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Because I had never I turned 62, 63 before I ever tried to bake bacon. Then I
Oh,
baked
okay. Yeah.
the bacon because a friend of mine says, "Oh no, we bake 5 pounds of bacon every weekend, and then we put it in the refrigerator, and then we take it out as we need it, zap it for like 30 seconds, and it's
Oh,
ready to
okay.
go." And I'm like, "Well, that sounds like a really good idea." So because sometimes I'll leave the bacon too long and it'll go bad, and
Yeah.
that is the sin one up from wasting alcohol. So anyway, yeah. So now I bake all the bacon, and then you know what? On the weekends, when I do that, I go ahead and I bake the bacon, and
Mhm.
then I go ahead and put my eggs and my um, potatoes. I mix the potatoes in the bacon grease, and then I put the eggs in there, and then I put it in the oven. I go
Okay.
take my shower, and I come back, and guess who's got breakfast all ready for herself?
Oh. See, I would do all that. I'd just do it in the skillet
Yeah, no,
on
I'm
top.
not working that hard. Yeah,
I
but I'm not.
also have spent the last like 3, 4 years with an oven that doesn't work. So all I've had is a stovetop. I
There you
actually,
go.
I'm cooking stuff like this last Thanksgiving. I did Thanksgiving dinner, all the extras, and I had to prepare it all here and then carry it over to my man's house, cook it in his oven, take it out, bring it back over here so that there was space to cut it and stuff while oh, it's a pain in
does
the butt.
does the landlord not want to give you a new oven?
The landlord finally sent someone, and he's spent a while, and he's managed to get it working so far, but it's a very, very old machine, and he doesn't expect it to continue working for very much longer because it's like an old contact or something.
Okay, so
So
he should put that in
350
writing
is
to the
actually
owner.
400. Like I have to turn it to 400 just to get 350, and
I'm
it takes
just,
about an hour to heat.
oh Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it
I,
heats now. It heats. So,
yeah,
but he
I'm
did.
not.
He said he was going to put a note saying, "Look, we've managed to get it working for now, but it's not going to last very long.
Yeah, I'm
So
not
as soon
liking
as
your
it
landlord.
stops, I'm going to tell them."
Yeah, give me a new one. Don't be
Well, I
messing
still
with
don't
me.
have hot water or proper hot water. Let's say I have to turn on the tap and walk away, and it takes about 2.5 minutes before I'll get hot water out of my kitchen. Um, in the bathroom, same thing. It takes a good couple of minutes, 2.5 minutes to get hot water. But then I either get scalding hot or I get lukewarm.
Oh,
As soon as I turn the cold tap on, even the slightest bit, I lose hot water. And then if the washers, because the laundry
sounds
room is
like a pressure
underneath,
regulator.
well, the laundry room is underneath my place. So if anyone runs the washer, that my hot water is gone. So the
Sounds like a
guy
pressure
figures,
regulator.
no, I was supposed to be sharing, or I was sharing a thing with myself, the guy down below, and the laundry room, and it blew a gasket. So the landlord fixed that one
Yeah,
and
he
put
fixed it
in,
all right.
well, he fixed that one and he put in a new, like a half water tank, thing, whatever. But the guy who does the repairs thinks that what happened was the big brand new water tank is going to the guy downstairs only, and they thought that my water was going to that as well, but it's not. It's still going through the laundry room. So I'm now trying to get hot water to my house, floor up and at the other end of the building, from a half-sized hot water tank.
Yeah, your landlord needs to come live there in your place for
Well,
1 week.
it's different. Like the guy who bought the place recently, he owns a construction company, and the repairs he needed to be done got done. But the rental company that handles it doesn't seem to like to put in. So I've got a long record of emails back and forth with the lady who handles it for the
Just
owner
let
of the
them know
building.
you
So
know a few hundred lawyers. You don't have
well,
to let them know that they're get over here and pick this shit up. That they're not all pick it up.
yeah, I mean, there's little things that I do if I'm able to get in and shower before 9
Pick
a.m.
up
when the
aisle
laundry room
5.
opens,
Pick up
then
aisle
I'm
5.
mostly guaranteed to be able to have a scalding hot shower. But you know, but it's I mean, it's a thing. I've been dealing with it for a while. We're still dealing emails back and forth. So the guy that actually does the repairs is pretty sure he knows what's wrong, but until the lady tells him to fix it, he's, you know, his hands are tied,
I'm just
right?
gonna say I had a conversation with my landlord because I had to take a cold shower one morning.
Yeah.
My landlord heard a lot about it, and I didn't stay off my landlord's ass until she went outside and said, "Light the friggin' hot water heater then."
Mhm.
I still don't think that was the answer because it was kind of lit, but I had to mess around with it enough, and
Yeah.
now it's been working for the last 4 years since then. Just saying, yeah, no, I
Well, when I moved into this place, the person who owned it was like a friend of the family for, 20 odd years, something like that. So he gave me a super skookum deal on this apartment. Then it was kind of an unspoken agreement that he's not going to repair anything minor that breaks, but he's also not going to raise my rent ever. And then he got really sick, and he had to get a management company to handle it.
Well, look,
And
anything major does not mean anything. The management company is confused about the agreement.
well, no, because he's since sold the place on to someone, and ever since the management company started taking control for him, they've started upping my rent every year. The maximum amount they're allowed to bump it up every year, they've bumped it up every year. But and now that's why I'm all over them trying to get this shit fixed, because now it's like, well, I can understand if I'm paying no rent, compared
Right?
to living, then I'm okay with, scalding myself or doing more of a horse bath sort of thing, like
Right,
I
exactly.
can live without it. But now that they're up in my rent, fuck them.
Yeah,
I want it fixed. I want
yeah.
it fixed, and I
I'm
want it fixed
paying the
now.
fucking rent. You come in and
Yeah,
give me the same
yeah,
animities that I'm now paying for. I get it.
exactly.
I
So
get it. Do you know
it'll
that
get there, but
we have 18 people? And if
hi.
you're not subbed, here's what we have to have you do.
Oh
There's a
yes,
whole thing to it, okay? Because there's always
a
a
thing.
thing, okay? So if you're not subbed to me, I'm Shinny, which it's Shinnygram,
You
but
do that, I'm getting a coffee.
we have now decided that forget what the words say here, okay? But we have take a look at the picture, okay? Just saying, just take a look at the picture. It might look. Oh wait, I have glasses. So anyway, I am Shinny, no S, no S. Okay, so I'm Shinny, and what we need you to do is we need you to sub to me if you're not already subbed. We also want you to like the stream over here on mine, and we need you to go over to Diggers over here to her stream. Oh, I should probably like I don't know link her thing, but go over and sub to her, okay? Because if she gets 100,000 subs, she has promised a booby dance. Okay, if you don't want to wait for the 100,000 subs, okay, go ahead and sub to her anyway. But if you don't want to wait, go ahead and write her a check that has to clear for 10,000 US American dollars or 100,000 Canadian. Okay, it doesn't matter, but it's got to be of those values. And then she'll go ahead and speed up the booby dance and we'll get it like way sooner. And then you won't get told to sub. But here's the whole thing, because we're doing this together and we don't want anybody to feel excluded. Don't chat over in Diggers. Come back over here and be part of this chat so that everybody can see what you have to say. Because, see, if you don't chat over here, we won't get to see great little antics like this. Okay. So there's the big thing. Okay. I think I shilled for her 100,000, 10,000, and then 100,000 US Canadian. So again, it's 100,000 subs or 10,000 US dollars or 100,000 Canadian dollars. Apparently there's a rate. Okay. So we just want you to do that. Okay. That's the thing. We do want you to notice our lovely little up in the corner over there. I have to try and get my fingers in the thing. Where it says Shahidi. That's Shahidi logo. And then down here below where it says not subbed up, why not? Do it now. Subscribe. Is courtesy of Matt himself. Yes, Matty did this lovely bit of artwork for us. We love it. We appreciate it. So we just want you to go over and do that. And while you were gone, I only made sure to scare away like 4 people. Okay.
Oh, good. Golden.
And now Bobby's like, my cat liked to smack the hell out of ice, but he got bored of it.
Yep.
Oh, see, and
mine too.
Ditto's cat likes to go over to Ditto's bowl. Leave that. Likes to go over to, he's licking himself. Hey, what did I say? But Ditto's cat likes to go over and lick the ice that's in Ditto's bowl. You had to pick it all up. Oh, you did. Well, look at you. Good boy. Of course, I put it all away as soon as you did that because, you're a very annoying little I love you dog. Here, take that. So anyway, yeah, I can't say I ever had a cat that cared about ice one way or the other way. Dom is like, no, I do not have a cat. There are 3 cats that live in my house.
Yes.
It's hard to have a cat.
I don't have cats. There are 2 cats that I take care of because they tell me I need to.
And
I don't own them.
I'm not even confused. I don't have a cat. When you see little Snoopy truck come in the house and jump up behind me or right in front of the camera, as he has been known to do also, I want you to understand something. He is not my cat. No, he doesn't belong to a neighbor. He belongs to this dude right down here. Okay? That is his cat. So I just happen to be the human that knows how to operate the feed buckets, and I get to feed them on a regular, both of them, or give them the ice on the regular, because
I have been blessed with the responsibility of caring for these 2 as they live in the lap of luxury.
There's the thing. That's what we get, the blessings. Ghost is like, Bobby's cats like his butts. Bobby's cat likes its butt smacked. Wait a minute. Ghost?
No, you read it wrong.
Have you? Bobby's cat likes its butt smacked. When? I'm so confused.
Well, no, Bobby said that his cat likes to smack around ice. So I think Ghost Ray misunderstood.
Oh, that's the way. Because I'm like, wait, I read it this way. Well, the first time I started to read this, I thought it was saying that Bobby's cat likes its butt smacked.
Oh, okay.
No. Well, that's what it says. I'm done.
It is, yeah.
I'm done. I've been reading it right, but I didn't think I was reading it right, but it's because Ghost read it wrong. Go back up there and read it. It was, he likes to smack the ice around. You keep on coloring. I'm going to fuck up all of these chats. Okay. Bobby's like, Lamau, X-Comer, because that was a really good picture, wasn't it? Okay, so now I have Bobby who clips everything that I say, that he finds funny. And now Comer is coming along and taking pictures and turning them into penis heads. I'm a penis head. Oh, for fucker's sake. I'm a penis head. Look
Oh,
at
so what did
me.
you do this weekend, Jenny? Well, as a
I
matter of fact,
I became a penis head. How about you?
you want to see? You've got you've now got a dick pic that you can send out to friends.
Oh my God. Oh,
It's a Jenny dick pic.
Comer, DM me that over in Discord or Shinigram Yellrock at gmail.com. Either way, I'm jiggy with it. I'll look for you. I it's just tell me it's a dick pic
I
and
love it.
I'll look at I love
Oh.
it. Ghost is like 3 cats that have trained a human to be their servant. Oh yes.
Mhm.
All cats for a billion of centuries. I'm just saying. And then Dom's like, Ghost. Oh,
They
that's
try really hard.
very demanding. I have a spray bottle. You know what? How come spray bottles seem to work for everybody but me?
I was
What?
gonna say these two. It doesn't. They hate to be sprayed, but that doesn't stop them from doing it again the next time.
You know, right? But then
They know what's going to happen. They still do it. So
I've also had cats who watch me to go over and they're like, nope, and they're gone because they know I'm going for the spray bottle. And then this dog, I'm so mean. I took a can for when he was barking or doing something wrong. I
Mhm.
took a can and I put some pennies on it and screwed the lid back on. And when he
Okay.
did something wrong, and
Oh,
that took twice.
interesting.
And if he was doing something wrong out of the corner of his eyes, he could see when I was
Mhm.
going for that thing. He's like, no, no,
Never
no,
mind.
no, no. You're such a weirdo. Ghost is like, no, seriously, this channel does not give any specific legal, medical, or general life advice that should be relied upon. I mean, seriously, who would trust these two idiots on
I
screen?
know, right?
I mean, really, this is what Ghost is saying as she's typing it. Um, Always consult a professional. Do either of these women look professional? For God's sake, I'm here trying to help you people. Listen to me. As your circumstances will be specific to your situation because they don't understand your situation.
Yeah.
They never could. Don't ask them nothing. And Mighty's like, I'm just trying to break the rules to the
Well,
channel.
I did give you some life advice, but I think it's kind of like common sense stuff. So people our age should understand that it's not
Pick it
advice;
up.
it's common
Pick it up.
sense.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
And
Yeah,
I've got a
no.
cat who's trying to play with things she knows she shouldn't because I'm not paying attention.
Because, she's like, mamas. They all say "uman" any way you go about it. Bobby's like, tell Mighty to not put his wiener in a light socket.
Yeah, that hurts.
I'm thinking that might be, here's the advice I'm going to give you and everybody with a wiener. Go ahead, stick your wiener in a light
You'll
socket.
only
Let me
do it
know how
once.
that worked. I just want to know and make sure that the house has already been plugged into the city or the county because I want to know. I mean, me without a wiener, I really don't. Contrary to the fact that I am a new penis head, uh, I don't have a wiener. So when you do it, I want all of you guys to send me a message letting me know how it felt. Okay. Again, not advice, but real curiosity. Uh, anyway, Bobby's like, but the bacon goes in the cast iron to give extra
Yes.
or ex points to the cast iron. You can cook it in the cast iron if you want in the oven. Bobby, honey, you do realize cast iron goes in the oven, right? Do you not make cornbread? Do you not make? Oh, for
Not in the
freaks!
oven. I do an awful lot on top on the stove top.
Wait, you make cornbread on stovetop?
Well, I haven't made it in eons, but the last time I remember it was done quite a lot like the bannock. You just make the little pats and throw it in the cast iron skillet with the hot oil and
Oh, those are corn pancakes. Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I thought
Okay.
those were.
Yeah, no,
I would
those are
love to make some cornbread, but it's been years and I cannot find cornmeal in any store I've gone to. Oh, by the way, I don't know if it's hit you guys yet, but this year I have found out what the new toilet paper scarcity thing is going to be. It's white sugar. If you use a lot of sugar,
diet
go
coming my
buy
way. I've got 20.
it.
Okay. I have, look, this one's, no. Okay. So I have approximately 15 pounds of sugar.
That's
No,
15 pounds?
no, that one was 5. I have a whole one.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wow, that's tiny.
No,
I've
that's
got
why I was gonna say 20, and then I'm like, wait, I think I used some of that one. Because last night I used 5 cups in the jelly.
right, right,
Come
right.
pick it up. So yeah, no, that was
Yeah.
yeah.
There was no small bags of sugar to be found. I had to buy um 2 10-kilogram bags, like big, you
Right?
know, yeah, I had to buy 2 of them because of course my house needs sugar, but my man's house also needs sugar.
Right?
Um
And your
so
neighbors need sugar, so go ahead and sell it. Just
well,
be a sugar dealer.
that's kind of the thing. That's like it's crazy because I've never seen a store not have sugar. It's
Yeah.
white sugar, and the brown sugar is running low too. I couldn't find the one that I always get. So,
And do you have a grinder to make flour?
no, but I also bought a big ass bag of flour when I was grocery shopping
Yeah,
because
the
I
problem
figured
with
that
that
would be
is
next.
you better put that in the freezer so
Flour?
you don't yeah, so you don't get bugs and weevils and stuff. They will come out of it. Yeah.
Oh, I've never had that problem, but I do put it in sealed containers.
Okay.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
gets pretty damn cold here. Like it's really damn cold. So
Okay.
a lot of bugs that you would have a concern like with rice and stuff. I
Mhm.
just I keep it in the big bag that it comes in
Oh, okay.
and it just sits there.
Yeah, I've only had the problem one time, so I know I brought it in from, whatever product I purchased. And
Yeah.
now it doesn't matter. Everything goes into the freezer. Make sure whatever they had at the manufacturing plant or in the store. I have nosy neighbors who are being loud, and I think
Ah.
they can hear me and they're wanting me to come say hello. And the
Oh.
way I do that is by yelling at them to shut the freak up. Um, I can't. I'm gonna have to, because it's I gotta be honest. They're good old boys, girls. Um, Ditto. They have shoes on that are too small for my feet today. Um, hi, hi.
Oh. Well, in the meantime, uh it Dom, it does now work, but it won't work for long, my oven. Um
I know.
and you guys, you're all making me really, 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 really hungry. I can't have pork no more.
She
It's a
can't.
religious it's a religious choice that I have made, but I love
It
pork.
wasn't one that she made
It
willingly.
was not easy. It was really not easy.
It was not
Yes.
one she made willingly.
Yes. And Dom says, "Oh, rental it." Yes, rental. And I was thinking about it while I wandered and got my coffee. I want to say too that even though there's things wrong with this place and they are raising my rents every year to the max that they can, I am still paying a third of what most people are paying for the same sized place.
Right,
Um,
exactly.
I am
Because of
still
your initial
paying
agreement.
exactly because the original landlord who gave the place to me was a friend of the family. So I got it at a stupid, stupid amount. And I am very, very lucky because I'm on disability. And if I had to pay what most people are paying for this size place, I wouldn't be able to feed the cats. I wouldn't be able to, do much of anything for myself either.
Ugh,
So
that's the
for all the
problem.
annoyances of this place, it is a phenomenal place, and I've been here for a decade now. So yeah, I do love it. And I know all my neighbors. I caught that couple more comments down. Ghoster said new landlords usually evict old tenants. Usually, yeah, and we were really worried. But the new landlord, the new owner of the building, he owns a construction company, and he's got a bunch of other rental units because he knew that it was a gold mine here. We've the same neighbors have been in here. I think the one who moved in most recently has been here 4 or 5 years. So he has got tenants in every single unit that have been here forever that pay the rent on time, no problems. And in a place like I live in with nothing but junkies and thieves and ridiculousness, having 13 units, all great renters, he's not going to get rid of it. So we were very lucky. I was waiting. I was totally expecting the demolition eviction because that's happening all over the place.
Yeah. Well, they're doing it also because they can get rid of the old tenants and jack
And
the
up
rent up.
exactly up the rent. Yeah. But this guy decided he would rather keep us. I mean,
The
I'm
long
assuming, I'm
timers,
guessing because he
right?
didn't get rid of anyone. So my guess is he knew that he'd be better off having really good tenants that are paying a little bit less than get people that are paying a shit ton more, but who knows what kind of people you're going to end up getting, right?
Right,
So,
right.
yeah. Dom says you probably would still just fix it yourself. I would have if I had any idea what I was doing. But
Yeah, not everybody's capable. There are times
yeah,
where, I mean, physically, I'm not capable of what I mentally know how to take care of. I've lost so
yeah.
much. I'm just gonna say, after I turned 60, I need help. I don't know where that went.
Oh, cheese, you saw the cat yawn? Yeah, they do that a lot. They also, yeah, do an awful lot of sleeping. Cheese says, I am calling him Robert. His name is Robert now.
Except
Robert
for
the
his is
cat.
a her.
They're both
his
hers.
his is a her. So,
Yes.
pick it
They're
up.
they're both females.
Okay, here. I don't
And then
know.
Ghostry dropped the link to my stream.
Take
Thank you,
outside.
Ghost.
Take outside.
And vice versa. She dropped a link to your stream in my stream. So thank you,
Oh,
Ghost. You're
thank you,
awesome.
honey. I will bounce over there and pin hers to mine because, why would I have done that before? It's kind of like, why would I turn the volumes down before I went live, right? I mean, why would I even know
Why would
that
you
we
do
were?
that?
There's so many whys that I can ask myself in this world. So
Yep.
thank you, Ghost. I love you. You are awesome.
So Dazzer, we will have to go and do a GoFundMe, and you can start out with 10p English sterling. I love it, and you know what? I now have a Buy Me a Coffee account.
You
So
have to tell me how to get one of those because
if
I
you
don't
guys
know.
are daft enough to think that you want to send some of your hard-earned coin this way, I will keep track, and eventually, if there ever is an aggregate of 10,000 US dollars, that'll get you the dance. So I don't need the 100,000 YouTube followers or subscribers. So
Why? Why
there
can't
you
I
go. If
pin
you
this?
want, you can all start like depositing $10 a month each, and then eventually it'll add up to 10,000, and eventually you'll get your booby dance. And it might happen sooner than waiting for me to get 100,000 YouTube subs.
I just want to know why can't I pin this post that she did?
I don't know. Uh oh shit. Block or not block, mute.
Three dots. I can report or block, and I'm signed in as me.
Oh, mine's letting me pin it.
Oh yeah. Well, am I doing it wrong?
I don't know. No, because
I know why.
I did 3 dots.
I'm following the chat on your channel, not mine.
Oh, that's yeah.
You know what happens when you're an idiot and you're like, you know what? I'll go ahead and watch the show on hers today.
I've got them both open.
Well, I only had one. I'm that would explain why I can, only do look at how much easier it is when you're in the right place.
Now Jude says she was unsubscribed at Digger 420. That's really cool. I mean, it's not cool that you got
It's
unsubscribed.
cool
And
that she's
I thank you that you
experienced
checked.
it.
Yes, it is very cool that YouTube thinks I'm important enough with my 50 odd subs to take them away from me. That's
To
really
just go in
cool.
and unsubscribe. Yeah. Hey, apparently it's a real thing, folks. Do
Yeah.
us a favor, double check to make sure. I will tell you that over the course of the last week, I've lost 4 subscribers.
Yeah.
I think it is. And then today, boom, 2 of them showed back up.
Yeah, my man's lost a few lately too, but he doesn't believe me that this happens. He's thinking that there are actual people behind these that are unsubscribing after watching, and I'm like, no. It really isn't.
Well, I think in some
it happens
cases
to me.
Yeah, I think in some cases it is, but
well, yeah.
Doubtful that Jude just reached up and unsubscribed to you.
Well,
she
exactly.
knows how to operate this stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So
pick up on aisle 3. He's wanting the aisles. He's
an
wanting
X-comer.
Shitty
he needs. Yeah, he needs the aisles in order. You know what it is? It's not even the aisles. He needs your attention. No, look at the puppy.
Take outside. He'll bring it back in. We're not going to lie. He'll bring it back in.
Yeah.
See, now he's just going to eat it. Eat. Okay. 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 Eat it. Eat. Okay. Oh, screw you. I'm just saying. Ditto needs his own channel. Oh, he's got his own channel. I'm not going to lie. He's got his own channel. The problem is I have to sit there and be on it when he's on it because he won't be near. Anyway.
They don't know that they're on when they're on.
Exactly. I mean, he knows that he's on when he's with me, but
exactly, yes.
He won't be near the camera if I'm not here. Mm-hmm. That's what it comes down to. I do want to leave a couple of cameras on and go to work and watch it through my StreamYard to see what he does while I'm at work.
Yeah.
And if it's good, who knows? I might just, hey, this is what the house looks like with me not in it, folks. You go ahead and watch for 8 hours and the dog and the cat might make out. We don't know. Because
it could be like dog owning ASMR for those who want to have a cat or have a dog, but they can't.
Reminder.
Exactly.
Ribs.
I don't want to turn them off. I want to.
This is a reminder.
No, oh no, I'm smoking. I'm so there.
Oh, you don't.
No, they're getting. But I want to put some more BBQ sauce on them and then give them another half hour. So, well, is it?
I like the Sheena's head. The Sheena's head.
Just saying. So, okay, you should have enough chats. You go at it.
Okay.
Okay.
Mighty said, done it feels really good. Oh, I see. Okay. Yes. You're talking about cooking bacon naked. You've done it and it feels really good. Yeah, but you're a weird sort anyways, so no, I'm not surprised. Cast iron is not the only thing that goes in the oven. Okay. Do with that what you will, folks. And Ghost says 10p English sterling is still a thing in 2023. I don't know. I probably at this point in time, no one's anything is actually a thing. I think the paper and the coinage are really just paper and metals. I don't think anything has any real value. Oh, look at that. My animals took off running. Sounds like we've got the snowplow. It's the first snowplow in the driveway of the year. Oh. Hi, Chris B with the hard R. How you doing, hun? And I'm not even that far behind. Oh, it was at 4:19. Very good timing, my dear. Comer says, you crave umami? I do not know what that is, and I am choosing to remain unaware of what it is at this time. It may change, but for now. Canadian disability, is that similar to U.S. disability? I honestly, I don't know. I'm on provincial disability, so I'm getting paid out by the province as opposed to the federal. My stepmom's on federal disability, and they don't cover any of her meds or anything, so she has to pay for all her prescriptions and stuff. But she gets some, treatments and stuff that I don't get. However, they do cover all my meds, so do with it what you will. I have no idea what U.S. disability gets. And Ghostery says, as far as I know, I have to ask Professor Cheese. I'm pretty sure at the very least there's 10p rolling around. I don't see why it wouldn't still be in use. We've still got dimes. So that's kind of this equivalent, I think. Bobby says, I've never had it happen to me. You've never had what happened to you? Oh, we took too long and now I don't know. I don't know. Never happened to you. Are you still talking about a wiener in the socket, or I don't know? And you don't know why, and I don't know anything. So we're on the same page. Good. There are some old channels I wish I didn't have to go through and then unsub from. I'm lazy. Oh, good. If I had to go through my list of subs, yeah, there's an awful lot that I never actually watched, I'm sure. And it's funny because the only ones that always show up on my, to watch stuff are the ones that I don't follow. I don't actually watch. Like, I can't find Mighty to save my life. Even typing it in, I have to type in Mighty Me, MEA, and then sometimes it'll show up. And others, I still have to put the T in just to finally find him. So they're really doing a very good job at hiding certain channels and not hiding others. Being unsubscribed happens to you a lot on YouTube. Yeah, me too. I've been unsubscribed from a few places that really don't make any sense for my viewing habits. Like, I don't understand how YouTube goes about deciding who needs to be unsubscribed from what, because it makes no sense to me. Pro tip, don't say religion has stifled innovation. People with dislike, unsub, and send hate mail. Religion has stifled innovation. I don't know if I fully agree with that. I mean, to a certain extent, yes, because we have religion puts moral compass on everything. And without a moral compass, you can have people like Fauci playing with his poor beagles. So, in that case, I would have preferred a little bit more of a moral compass in that innovation stuff. But that's fine. Go ahead, dislike, unsub, and send hate mail. Doesn't bother me none. And X-Comer's laughing. And Ghost, yes. Yeah, I figured you meant on. Thank you, Jude. Thank you. You resubscribed to me and you're saying hi with a big thumbs up. Thank you so much. You're wandering off. You take care too. Dazzer is saying, laugh, you got my mail then. Oh, Dazzer's sending some funnies again, hey? I'll have to go and check the Discord out. Hi, Digger and Digger's chat. Hi, Darth and Darth's chat. Just stopping in to drop a like and not be disruptive. Hope everyone has a good week. Well, thank you, Darth. You rock. I appreciate it. A Canadian calling you weird. Go figure. Yeah. He can handle it, though. And honestly, I could be, Indonesian and calling him weird because he is weird. It just is what it is. Umami is the taste bacon has. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I don't. Non-bacon replacement. I found like turkey bacon and stuff like that. But, my pizza, I always ordered a Hawaiian pizza. I love the ham and pineapple. So I've changed that now. I get chicken and pineapple. And instead of tomato sauce, I get barbecue sauce. So that's an okay. If I had to change, I'm okay with that change. But there's enough crap in our food. I don't need to track down some chemical flavor replacements. I don't miss bacon that much. Yes, Darth, metal will always have real value. Exactly. Because you can make weapons from it. You're right. You're very right.
I have to swing by to yell to say, we got to tell me who's saying what.
Oh, I thought I was Darth. Darth was saying that. And then Ghost Tree, Mighty Meat channel is very difficult to find in your realm too. See, I know. It's very strange. Vices is another one. I have to type the full legal Vices in to find him. Even though, he streams at the same time every single morning, 5 days a week. And up until recently, I was able to get up early enough to catch them. So the fact that all of a sudden I'm not seeing him show up in my thing at all is very strange. Okay, fine. A specific religion stifles innovation. Closer. Mighty says, I am warm, inviting, and loving weird, though. Yes, exactly. See? Weird is not an insult. I prefer my friends to be a little weird because that means you can handle my oddities as well. A Canadian eating Hawaiian pizza is calling Mighty weird. Now that is weird. To be fair, Bobby, we invented the Hawaiian pizza. That is a Canadian invention. So is it really weird that the Canadian is eating a Canadian style pizza? I think not. And like Mighty and I just said, weird is not a bad thing. Weird is definitely a good thing. And Darth says, wasn't saying nothing. Uh-huh. I think you're talking about the smarmy, sexy chat that Bobby and Mighty are having. I think. I might be wrong though. This is Bobby says, of course it is. Well, I don't know. Is it really that weird? Is it really weird? I think it's normal. No, it's not weird that a Canadian would eat Canadian style pizza. Figures you invented that abomination. Bobby, it is not an abomination. Pizza, or pineapple rather, is very good with pork. Why not do it on pizza? It's not a bad thing. And the Sheena says, Sam Panama. Oh, Panop. Oh, I used to work there. Panago. It was Panagopolis Pizza. Way back when I originally worked there. It was Panagopolis Pizza, and then it changed to Panago about 15 years ago or something like that, because no one could spell Panagopolis. So, but that's, yeah, Sam. So I didn't realize it was Panago's fault that we had not fault, I love it. But I didn't realize it was specifically them that did it. I just knew it was a Canadian thing. I love that. It is not a crime against humanity. There are a lot of things that are crimes against humanity. Pineapple on a pizza is not one of them. Exactly. Mighty says Hawaiian pizza is damn good, and it is. It's very good at that. There's no G in that, says Bobby. No, it's not weird that a Canadian would eat a Canadian-style pizza. Figures you invented the combination. Oh, I see what you mean in the Panagopolis. Yeah, I was wondering about that too. But the actual restaurant itself was called Panagopolis, and then they shortened it to Panago, and you can still find it, like it's still around. Mighty saying hey to Bobby. Dazzer is saying pineapple helps break down the ham. That's probably it. Yeah, the acidity. Then Mighty's saying hey Bobby again. And Ghost Tree says, oh, Sam created the pizza. Why? Well, so you're obviously one of those. We're just going to have to agree to disagree. I think pineapple on a pizza is a really awesome addition to most pizzas. And I'm telling you, if you haven't had it yet, try it. Lovely deep dish crust with barbecue sauce and then chicken and pineapple as a pizza. Amazing. Amazing. And then Bobby says, well, now Mighty makes my wiener flaccid. Well, that's no good. He was saying hello and it makes you flaccid. Well, Mighty, you better start talking mean again. Pizza on pineapple is a little bit weird. You are correct. Although now now I've got a mental image of a pizza draped over a whole pineapple. So thank you for that. Bobby says, no pineapple, no. And Mighty says, we all know you don't need a hard wiener, Bobo. You are the bottom. And that is a fair point. That is a fair point. But I mean, even a bottom, do bottoms really stay bottoms always and forever? Amen. Do they not switch hit every now and again? Okay, that's what I thought. It would just get boring otherwise. I mean, it's a little different for men and women. We don't have a choice. There's one way it works, right? If I had an option, if I could give half the time, why wouldn't I? You know? I see you putting a shotful in the mouth, chewing, looking away, wandering off. Okay, I did say that. Bobby says he wishes I was the bottom. He has to climb my ass, but his hands are way too small to get a grip. I'm just the mental images that I'm seeing right now. Oh, I wish I could invite people into my imagination because I have a very vivid imagination. I can see things quite clearly that quite entertaining to me. Mighty asks, can I introduce you to this amazing item, the strap-on? Well, okay, fair enough. Jenny says thank you. Fair enough, but it's not the same. It's not a real, it's not the same. Hi, Project Metal Music. Good to see ya. Ghost Tree's Googling a strap-on. And Bobby says that's a sticky imagination. You have no idea.
It does depend where it's set. It can give you these the nice little reaction that you want while providing him the nice little reaction he needs. So it can give in both directions.
I guess.
Okay.
I guess. Then Bobby's saying, Shenny, we can't hear you, but we knew we couldn't hear you. You were working on it. Yep. And Mighty says, hashtag every hole is a goal. And I disagree firmly. The butt end is an exit only.
It can be a goal. But wait a minute.
Well, it's an unattainable goal. Or at least mine is.
And I just want to say, Bobby, I knew I was muted. I also knew I was not plugged in. And there is a reason that I'm doing this. And she has just been going on for a good, I think, 15 minutes. So y'all just keep her going. Okay. Keep her going. Because again, chat is what today is about. And chat is who is going to help her. So, we know that she is supposed to still be coloring, but I want her to get used to this, so I'm not involved. So you just keep going.
You know what though?
What?
Since you are here and plugged in and they can hear you, I'm gonna get a coffee and you can.
Okay, you go. Well, you could have done that while I was
be very quick
discussing with them. So you go get yours. But yeah, no. Hey guys, I'm just saying. I don't know that she can hear us. I don't know that she can't hear us. She turns the camera off, and I don't know if that means she mutes the sound as well. But this is a training camp, and y'all are doing awesome. Because in case you haven't figured it out, the one thing that I'm good at is saying, okay, folks, let's let them be in control for a bit and see how this is going. And with Digger, we know that she's hoping to be able to stream on her own every now and then. And she just is like, what do I do? And it's like, you just talk. You heard me at the beginning of this. So it's like, it's just trying to get her to talk, because again, that's why everybody pops in. I don't know where she ended off. I have no idea, because again, I was letting her roll with it. She was doing good. You guys were doing awesome with her. Thank you so very much. I hi. Okay, I'm up to Robert the cat. I know that Mighty said something about a strap on. So let me go see if I can find that one. Oh, Darth is here. I don't know why. You promised you wouldn't. I'm warm and inviting and loving and weird, though, but we know that about you, Mighty.
I'm back.
I don't know where you were.
I didn't start, did I?
Oh, look, I found it. Every hole is a goal. That was the last one. I was thinking it was the strap-on part.
No.
So, well, look at me taking all that time to figure it out, and then just being perfectly fit when you get back. So you just go right on, and then in the event, every now and then you might want to look to see if there's a private chat convo for you.
Oh shit!
Okay. No,
oh gosh,
private
chats.
Not saying, but every now and then you might,
another window.
Exactly. Oh, and just to let you guys know, when it is time, Mighty, let us know when you're going to be going live. Give us time to
so
work
we can wind down,
because we want to close down, and I want her to be able to do it, and I'm going to hands off it tonight.
I would love to learn how to dump into Mighty.
We can't,
because we do it.
We don't. We're not monetized.
Oh darn!
So that's one of the reasons I want to get monetized, because how great is it that we're the pre-show for his show?
Yes,
and then boom bingo. That would. We have to be monetized for that. That's the bomber, dude. And we do need to make sure that you have turned on the raid thing on
capabilities.
Your channel. Yeah.
Yes.
Because if Mighty tried to raid your channel and not mine, that might have been why everybody was slow getting over and it didn't all come in at one punch.
Okay.
Because we may not have raid turned on yours. Mighty, I don't know who you tried to raid, if it was me or I think it was me, because that's where the Shinnis came in. Just saying. So
Xcomer, you obviously mentioned that I feel uncomfortable if there's nothing in the chat that I can comment to, because just a little ways down, he's making it fun.
We're just, but you pick back up where you were, because again, I'm not looking at chat. Okay.
All right. So Bobby says, okay, now we do. I can't remember what that was about. Oh, it's okay. About hearing Shenny. So, okay, now we hear you. And then Ghost Tree says no, and she had just finished Googling a strap on. So the no tells me she found them.
Oh, sorry.
Bobby says, you keep talking about strap on, Shenny, and I think you'll keep her going. Oh, yes. Keep talking about the strap-ons and I will keep speaking.
I'm just saying.
Oh my gosh, Mighty. Hashtag roofies make everything attainable. You are an awful person.
Wait, is Bill Cosby behind me or something? Is Bill Cosby here? Or maybe it's Abe, somebody that I know from my past. But is Bill Cosby here somewhere? Bill?
Well, to be fair, that is a rule that worked very well for Bill in his life.
Yeah, and apparently it's working for somebody else these days too. There's a whole new one that's coming up in it, but go for it. Keep going.
Dazzer is asking Ghostery, why would you Google anything we say? Have you not met us?
Exactly. Do you see why I say, have you met me? Because seriously, it's like, people, stop. Have you met me? And now it's a whole group of us. Go for it.
And now we see this poor Ghoster going, no, 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 no. So I can only imagine what's shown up on the page.
Okay. I've got to go look to see if I can find a particular photo. I know. I'm muting. I know I'm muting. So I'll be talking to myself, I'm sure. But I know I'm muting.
So Comer says, oh. Ghostery says, ... Dazzer says, exit, not entry. Exactly. It's an outie, not an innie. It's simple. The whole way the whole thing is built is a whole bunch of muscles made to push stuff out. It's not meant to suck stuff in. Ew. And now that you've got me doing this, do with that what you want. Bobby says, that's not talking, Ghostery. Ghostery says, do not Google things. Well, yes. And also, do not click links that friends tell you to look at, because I do that on the regular and I often regret what I find. And now here comes Xcomer with the lovely words, the verbiage, so that I can continue speaking forever and not have dead air. So it's the enigmatic emerald elephants, elegantly echo effervescent of euphoria, effortlessly encapsulating exuberance and extravagance. I put the and in, but there you go. And Mighty saying, yeah, Digger always looks at the privates. Those privates, yes. These ones I forget exist. Oh shit, and now I clicked on something and I lost it. There we go. Okay. Next is Xcomer has sibilant sapphires shimmering, serenading sizzling sunsets, silently summoning celestial symphonies of surreal sophistication. You could really write the blurbs for perfumes, you know? That's very, I mean, I see the alliteration, of course, but it's very poetic, and you're building very nice little mental images in my head. And then Zephyrs zealously zigzag through zany zircon ziggurats, zinging and zapping with zestful zephyrous zeal. Blah. That one was tougher. Oh, you got me. It's when I'm thinking of things. It's like yesterday's guy with the name. I when I was just reading it, I read it fine, but then as soon as I started thinking, I overthought it, and then I couldn't do anything. So mellifluous marionettes masterfully maneuver through mesmerizing maelstroms of molten moonbeams, mystifying mortals with their malignant mirth. Haha, I'm doing pretty good with this. And then Mighty comes in with, I don't know, just saw the thumb. Thank you, Mighty. And Dazzer says, Shenny, he's got to do the thumbnail still. I don't know, but that may be what Mighty's I just saw the thumb was. Bobby says, yeah, Mighty's the awful one. I'm the normal one. Yay. And Mighty's saying, hi, Bob. How many times are you going to greet Bobby in chat? Or are you jumping from one chat to the next chat saying hi in all the chats? Is that what's happening? Bobby says, wait, what did you people look up? A strap on? Damn it, Comer borked out again. Mighty Meats accusing Comer. He says, Chat GPT wrote that one, not Comer. Oh, and Comer says correct. All right. So you guys are Chat GPTing things that I can respond to. I like that. Sounds like a fun game, actually. And to be honest, not to toot my own horn, but I think I did pretty good with the rating on that. Bobby says Comer is Chat GPT, and I do recall a time before Chat GPT when Comer would come into chats and speak to us on the regular, and then GPT came around and something happened. He disappeared, and I noticed he's starting to come back into the fold now. So I think they might have had a falling out. But I was really afraid we'd lost you forever to the Chat GPT there, Comer. I'm glad you've made it back. And then Bobby says, you fools. Oh, ex-Comer, you rock. In a meadow kissed by the morning sun's embrace. Let me see how I'm going to do this. A juice box walks, a soul with history and grace, through fields of blossoms, colors bright and true. Stories unfold like the wildflowers that grew. No, you fools, he was assimilated. You forget when he was jacking into computer ports with his thingy. That's right. I did forget about that, Bobby. Oh my goodness. The internet, it's a wild and wonderful and dangerous thing, eh? Lord only knows. Oh my goodness. So what? Now there's no more chats. I cannot read. Now you guys have to rely on me coming up with intelligent or interesting things to say without the aid of chat. So, oh, look at that. It's time to go. Good night. Oh, Comer says, oops, it moved. Comer says, is Shenny looking up strap-ons or what's going on? I don't think she is, but you never know. And Bobby's making fun of my A, eh? Bobby, you think she is Comer? Who is Comer? Shenny or me? Or some third she that I missed somewhere along the way?
What I was doing was trying to go through my Facebook history to back to the strap-on conversation to just to show you that I seriously took my kidum and her friendum to the store to have this conversation. Saying,
Poor Bobby. Ditto's face says it all. Look at Ditto's face. He's judging Shenny. And yes, the look in his face right now. He's like sitting back. Like, what the hell are you looking at, woman?
I'm not looking. Oh, I wish I could show you guys and you would know I was not looking at any of that. But I don't see how, without doxing myself, that I could do that, and I'm not going to dox myself.
Yeah, see, I'm with Bobby. I don't think it's a matter of doxing. I think you're looking up strap-ons and you don't want to.
No, I am currently like, okay, wait. Let me try and save this photo. Wait a minute. Can I do that? I don't want it. Would you hush up? Okay, I actually have to click on it to save it.
Oh, Comer's being spy-like. He says we can see the reflection in the glasses.
Well, then that's good. Then you would know that there's
enhance
a billion photos in front of me. I really would love to be able to enhance and to show you guys these. I'm having fun. My squirrels are even in here. I mean, it's so much fun. There's a picture of me like, oh my God, my waist was like an 18.
Oh, I don't think I ever had an 18-inch waist.
Yeah.
Oh, Mighty, look what you've done, says Bobby. I don't know. I don't think Mighty started it this time. I could be wrong though.
No, he mentioned strap on.
Yes. It was him, right?
Bobby's right. It was
Yeah.
him.
It was Mighty. Okay.
We're not
So there we
lying.
go. Mighty, it is your fault. Look what you've done.
Oh, my old dune buggy is here. Hey, you need to not do that.
Ditto's face says, no, you really don't want to see this.
No, we're good.
Believe me, I can see it. You don't want to see this.
But while we were here, no, he thinks I have ice in front of me. But while we are here, I also have, wait a minute, that's not where I want to go. Where's my Gmail? Right there's my Gmail. I sent myself an email. Okay, and that's not the one I want. This is the one I want. Okay. So okay, I'm going to try and open up a few things. Okay.
Okay.
Just so that I can try and go from one thing to another real quick. Okay. Shoot, that one started and that one's important to not start. So it's got to go through the whole thing here. Will it still go through while I'm over here?
Bobby says he mentioned strap-ons and Shenny was reminded of something. I know what you were reminded of. You told me the story, so I know what you're looking for.
Yeah, I can't find it though. That's the bad thing. I'd have to go through my
the whole.
I have two drives filled with photos. This is how I know that I've not done anything in the last couple of months because I don't have 6,000 photos already done.
Okay. I'm sorry to interrupt. I have to go pee. I stood up and now my bladder is saying, "Hey, you've got like a pot and a half of coffee in you."
Okay, you go.
So I'll be right back. I will. Just a minute. I'm starring. And there. I'll be back.
I'm remembering everything I'm being told. You guys you guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for that. I thought it was really important. I am the Grammy, and the best way to do this is to let my babies walk them up and then push them into the pond and go, you're drowning. How do you not drown? You kick up, and if you hit the bottom, push up. And well, that's me. So she did very well, and you guys were awesome support. So again, she starred the wrong star. Mighty's like 99.99999% of the time it's me. So yeah, go ahead and blame me. Bobby's like, it's concerning. No, if I ever show you this picture of two high school gals that I have in a porn shop, that's concerning. And then Comer's like, careful, Captain wasn't too hard to find. Never was too hard to find. Bobby's like, if you want to go from one thing to another really quick, they make them double-sided. That is the one that I received as a gift from my neighbor. Actually, it was two, one white, one black, but that's the one, Bobby. If I'd have known, don't give gifts that aren't in their original packaging, Bobby. I'm just saying it's you don't know, so you just throw them away. Otherwise, if so anyway, and then Dazzler's like, Ditto's like, Mom, no, that's not a bone.
It is the bone.
Boner. And then Bobby's like, I'm sure there's a story there about how Shitty's mother tried to leave her at the bottom of a lake.
Oh man, just put you in a rowboat and went out in the middle of the lake and left you.
No, she
Bobby,
didn't.
do you see how quiet she got?
It wasn't the bottom, it was at the lake. It's like, I don't know what
wasn't
you
the
mean by
bottom.
the
It was
bottom of the
close.
lake. No, because I could swim. My mother couldn't swim. I wished I'd have left
Oh.
her at the bottom of the lake. But yeah, she tried at Lake Powell. She tried to leave me there, but it's okay. I
Aw.
just went to sleep and slept outside for days. It was good with that. HT's like, hey everyone, hey
Hi,
HT, look
how's
it.
it going?
Look at Digger got back just in time to say hi. And then Dazzler's like, hi, hon. And Bobby's laughing because, well, he knows. And you know what's really funny, seriously, is I totally believe, at least over on that computer over there, that it has, I think my mother lives in that computer over there. Because it has guilt. Now that that witch is dead, it has guilt. And when I tell one of the stories of what she used to do, I start winning games. Wait a moment. Look at this. Look at what I left on screen.
That
Just to
makes
say that.
sense.
Comer's like, and let's not forget that that dickhead happens to be me. Bust me up. Wait, what? You got gifted a used double. Oh, I got 2 of them, honey. I got gifted. I'm supposing it was used.
Welcome to the
because
neighborhood sort of
I
thing,
am
I guess.
supposing no, I don't like who you have come over and visit you.
Oh.
I was gifted two, count them 2. First thing in the morning, I have to get up out of bed to answer my damn door, and I have to find clothes. And answer the door and have this woman assault me with a bunch of words. I mean, in a kind voice, don't get me wrong, but when you're asleep, anything more than 4 words is an assault. It doesn't matter how sweet you might say those words or how aggressive you might say those words. And I just kind of stood there, and she handed me a bag, and I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. And I'm sorry. I have to let you go. I have to get ready for work now. So I take the bag and I set it aside. And I think it was that night. It might have been the following night. I looked in the bag. There are 2 of the double-headed dildos, one black, one white inside. What I do remember her saying is she didn't want her husband knowing that she had done this. She turned off the cameras at her house that aim at mine, by the way. She aims her cameras at my house. Okay.
So that she can give you without her husband's knowledge.
She turned the cameras off to bring these to me. Okay. Because she didn't want her husband to know. Oh, trust me, everybody fucking knows. The fact that her husband has no penis, that's his problem. He should have looked in the bag, because I don't think he's dealt with her, but I've dealt with her plenty. So yeah, no.
Yes, never accept anything that hasn't come in its original packaging.
And I was pissed.
Sealed packaging.
They were not in original sealed packaging. They went in the trash. So a year and a half later, because this woman has now discovered she's not to speak to me. A year and a half later, Easter went by, and I was in my front yard working, and she's like, how was your holiday? And I turned around and I said, dildo fucking free cunt. How dare you? And that's a year and a half later, just to remind her, because I'm sorry if I blew out speakers, because I have the ability to put volume behind things that I mean to. And when I have the need to show passion, I do it without realizing that some people might not be ready for it. So anyway, yeah. Whoop, she ran into her house, and you know what? Anytime that she's outside and I come home, she runs back into the house, because most of the time, a year and a half later, you would forget. You would forget. You know what I haven't forgot? That one morning, this crackhead shows up, and I swear she looks like a crackhead. Her husband doesn't look like a crackhead, but she looks like a crackhead. Showed up at my house with two dildos in a bag. Nobody can make this up, Comer. Nobody can make this up. I wish that I could. I can't. And Bobby's laughing. And HT's like, "Hey, Ben Dazzler," and Bobby's still laughing. And Dazzler's like, "Phrasing, for fuck's sake, ma, phrasing." And well, he didn't say all that. I added the extra good in. And then
The dildo. I like
Ghost is like, "Dildo?" Dildos. I got John and Dill. I got them both. Okay.
Oh.
And Bobby's like, "Crackheads get the water hose." It,
Have you noticed lately? There's been a lot of Ring camera videos coming out of people finding homeless or addicted people using the tap in their yard, front or backyard, but using their tap and just buck naked and just scrubbing.
well,
Just
even they know they stink.
yeah, I know, but my God, go ew. Like someone's front yard
Well,
and
there's at least a hose there. They ain't got nowhere else to go. Think about it.
there's always a creek or a river or something.
Oh,
There's
you
a
know,
freaking bathroom at a gas station, a McDonald's.
well, except for they've closed them all. You're not getting in them. You're not getting in them. They lock those. They will give you a token to use their restroom or
My
a key.
town still has at least 2 locations. I think there's more, but there's 2 that I've seen with my own eyes. Public washrooms.
Oh yeah, no,
We've got them. They're open and they're costing the city a freaking fortune because all they're being used for is for people to get high in and do, the Johns really like it because it's
And
right there off the alley.
that's
one.
why all the areas have closed them up.
Yeah,
You
but our
guys are
town
about
hasn't.
you guys are getting ready
I
to.
don't know. We are freaking California, so more likely than not, my city will just put more in
Well, see,
because
and
that's the way my city
California,
works.
but see, California tried that and they found out it was just an invitation for exactly what you just got done saying, and they closed those up.
Well, what they were doing
And that was fast, by the way.
the last 5 years, they started building them about a couple of years before COVID hit. The first one went up in my town, but they were doing new housing developments like apartment buildings and stuff, and it's the whole reason they got their permits and everything. It's for disability people and low income and single parent families. That's the reason they got permission to build things. But in every single case, and there are multiple apartment buildings that have been built now, in every single case, just before they go to start to rent these apartments, the whatever it is it gets changed. The zoning gets changed,
Right.
and all of a sudden the only people who are actually moving into these brand new places are the junkies and the hookers. So yeah, even if I if I wanted to, there's no way I'd want to live in a place like that.
No.
I would rather at that point I would rather live on the street than have to live in a place like that, right? So, and that's what's happening because people can't afford the rent. So there's more and more people that are being homeless that are not homeless due to addiction. There are more and more people are homeless due to the way the world is. So
It's sad as shit, ain't it?
yep. Yeah.
Sad as shit. Well, now then I got distracted. Did I just say squirrel to myself? I did. I've got some things. Hold
Okay.
on. Okay, I've got some things. Seriously?
I'm holding.
Seriously. Okay, well, you don't have to hold on that tight.
Okay.
My hands are tied. My hands are tied. Okay, so hold on just a second. Because I decided, I don't know, I finally fucking got around to pouring that because I'm an idiot. Okay, so we're caught up on the chats, are we?
Just about. Comer says dildo is a thing. Apparently, it's a dough with a pickle around it. See, I was picturing a dough running around after having been pickled, like the process of pickling. but then it was still a live doe prancing. Being my imagination
Imagination
it's
just
a lot
ran
of
off.
fun.
Your
See,
imagination ran off with the see. Yeah.
yes, he
This
was along the same lines. His
I'm,
is no longer alive, but
I'm just gonna say this.
pickled deer brains.
This is why we're here. We get to do this.
Oh, Ghostery, no, it's not the greedy landlords that are ruining the world. It's the greedy leaders and unelected leaders of the world in its various countries that is ruining it. And I heard a really interesting thing. Christine Anderson, whom I absolutely adore, she's from the UN. She's been anti woke climate change, children bullshit. She's been against it all. She called out Turdo in front of the UN, and it was amazing. She's actually in Canada right now doing a tour, and she said a line that stuck with me. It only takes 1%. And she told a story about something was going on. I'll let you guys go and find her, but something was going on, and governments figured, well, that's okay. No one's gonna really revolt. So they put the army out there to watch. And the army people were standing there, but 70,000 people, I think she said that was the number, ended up showing up. And the leadership was so unprepared for that many people to actually show up that they didn't give any orders to the army that was standing there waiting for orders on what to do. But she said that those 70,000 people only equated to 1% of the population of whatever country she was talking about. So 1% of the population showing up in the place at one time
can make a change.
Can make the difference. And that's just it. We've got to conscientiously just say no. Say no more. Just no. And it's that easy. If enough people see enough of us saying no to the ridiculousness, they'll see it too, and they'll feel comfortable saying no as well. But right now, everyone's scared.
I agree.
So we need to stand up and say, fuck this. The emperor is fucking naked. He is not wearing clothes. So
don't tell Biden that, because he thought they dressed him. I'm just saying, because Biden he wouldn't be wearing clothes. I'm just saying.
Yeah. 10ish minutes until fresh meat, says Mighty.
Okay. Well,
that works.
We have to.
And then
to get rolling.
We've got Ghostery says, sounds like Digger's microphone is fading in out. It might be. I have to keep pushing it away so I can drink without knocking it, and then I pull it back. So I'm probably just not putting it back in the same spot every time.
That's it.
That's probably what's going on.
That's it.
And last but not least, we have Bobby saying, we all know what it takes, just nobody has the guts. And that's just it. We just have to just not anymore.
Honest to God's truth. That's it. Okay, first things first.
Oh, that looks like a stoned puppers.
Okay, not that you know this, but this is Moon.
I was gonna say
this is Ditto's predecessor. So he was such a good boy. And while I was over there looking at photos, I saw this, and so I just thought I have to share it. And
he's adorable.
There were some pictures of his more body type, but this is a Christmas picture.
It is,
so,
yeah.
That was.
And you're never going to see Christmas in my backdrop. Never going to happen. So enjoy that.
Yeah, well, you might in a couple of years. I don't do it that often. I'm not in the mood to go work that hard. To get everything done. So yeah, no. So anyway, just saying that was my moon. Go ahead and read a couple more while I get ready for the next thing. Why everything is saying Facebook?
Mighty is saying revolution.
I won't sing.
Looks like me every weekend. I don't know what looks like you every weekend, but I'm glad.
Okay.
Mighty says, Bobby, you are much more attractive. I'm not sure much more attractive than what, but apparently Mighty says YouTube is censoring fuck now, but it's not because it just showed up and it's on the screen. So they're not yet. And then Bobby says, I hope you don't fuck dogs, Mighty. Where the hell did fuck dogs come from there, Bobby? Holy Hannah. That's a jump. That's a real jump. Revolution. Oh, are you talking because it's a flea and tick treatment? It's revolution.
Oh, don't use it.
I know. That stuff's awful.
That's what killed Moon. Don't do it. I'm just gonna say, don't do those. That's why Moon is dead, and that's why Ditto has a home.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
Ghostry says, yes, YouTube is censoring that word, but it's not because Mighty just managed to get it in there. See? I can show you. See, it's on screen right now. So it did work. They're not censoring it just yet.
Okay, I'm
sorry. The high dog.
No,
the stoner
I'm needing
dog.
This one to be exactly right. So you just keep on going.
Okay. Mighty says the high dog. Yeah, the stoner dog. I liked that picture of the dog. He totally just looked like he had smoked a big fat blunt. And
he always did. He was awesome. He was totally awesome. I'm just saying. That was because he was blind too, by the way. In case you couldn't tell. That's the reason his eyes look like that.
All right.
Where Ditto has one brown and one blue, Moon had one blue and one red pink eye. So yeah, no, it was because he was blind. It was an awesome dog. I'm just going to say. Okay, I'm going to. Why can't you restart? Why can't you control the play on clips? Not clips, but on reels. Why can't you see where the beginning and the ending of them is? Why can't you say, I want to start at the beginning? Why can't you? I'm just saying.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I was wondering where you went.
Went down the wrong hole, and I figured you probably didn't want to listen to me. Heck. And I definitely didn't need you guys watching me as I did that.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yes, Bobby.
Good. Okay.
I know. You're supposed to drink the coffee, not breathe it. I forgot momentarily, but I reminded myself. Oh, all right. Mighty says he wrote fuck on mine, and it's not there anymore. Mighty says Snoop Dogg, who's, one of my favorite pot smokers. He's another one like Elon. I'd love to sit down and have an actual conversation with.
Oh, really? Let me see what I can do for you.
Really? Snoop? I would love to talk to Snoop. Ghostry says wrenches aren't censored, but others are. Well, that's kind of weird. Bobby says Mighty's blind. Perhaps. And Comer says, in the past, the use of the word cunt was given to women and mothers with the highest regard. Unlike today, where the word is barely spoken and is considered vulgar and by some the worst word. I don't mind the word cunt. And Aussies
I don't mind it.
Brits use it all the time. So
the whole thing is people are taught that we're supposed to be offended by it.
Yeah. That's exactly it. Everyone for the last couple of decades who's been born has also been taught that everything is offensive. And if it's not, you'll find a way to make it offensive.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly.
And again, Digger, drink it, not breathe it. I will. I'm learning. Supposed to be addicting and keep you watching nonstop.
What's supposed to be addicting, keeping watching?
That's what I'm looking at.
Oh, the reels.
Oh, yes, the shorts and stuff. Yes.
Speaking of which, because we've only got a few.
I chalked. I did chalk very much.
Choked. Yes. So do me a favor and star that. We'll get back to it. Mighty, don't be in a rush here, buggies. Okay. I do think that while she was chalking up a ham hock over there, and I was trying to listen to her while this guy was full blast in my ear. I think I got him loaded to the beginning, so I don't care, but here we go. Am I sharing him?
Yep.
Good.
I was terrified of flying, and a woman sitting behind my Ainsley noticed this, so she gave Ainsley 20 Valium. So Ainsley's like, Dad, will I take one? I said, take 5 and shut up, right? 25, 30 minutes later, my Ainsley. But I then needed a pee. So I had to take Gracie with me, because I'm not leaving her with her drug-abusing mother, right? Now, Gracie's up to like here. She loves water, so she's playing in the sink. I know that I can pull down the front of my tracksuit bottoms knowing that her beautiful face is not exposed to this monstrosity. However, after a few seconds, Gracie
Think of
slips and
Baker.
falls. As she falls, she grabs the back of my tracksuit and pulls them to the floor with her. She is now on the floor in a heap, crying her heart out. She's like, Papa, help! I'm like, Gracie, stand up! She's like, I can't, Papa, help! Right. So she goes to stand up, but she doesn't grab my tracksuit bottoms. So she's now right next to a 42-year-old hairy arsehole, okay? Her crying is getting louder and louder. I am apologising profusely whilst laughing. I'm like, I'm so sorry, baby. I didn't want this for you. Right. I am very well aware, guys, in this moment, I cannot bend down to pick them up myself. If I bend down, it's game over for Gracie. Her beautiful little face will just get smooshed against that bathroom door. So I am laughing harder and harder. I laughed so hard that I farted. You know that it happens and there's nothing you can do about it. I was like, oh, shit. As soon as I farted, I heard an immediate bang. Now, I didn't see what happened. I can only assume she's got that much of a fright, she's banged her head off the bathroom door. She's been... So again, she's crying. Guys, I have never laughed so hard for so long. I'm laughing, there's piss going everywhere. I'm like... Another fart came up, but I caught this one. I was like, oh my God. But I couldn't, like, when you're laughing, it ended up coming out like 3. It was like... She must have been like Neo from the Matrix back there, dodging these farts in slow motion. Here's the thing. You'll hear me joke quite a lot about Gracie being thick or stupid, whatever. It's just a joke because it's funny. But let me tell you something. She is going to be a physicist, a scientist, a lab technician or something. Because see, whilst she was under all that stress and duress, she quickly figured out where the noise and the wind was coming from. I felt one hand on this bum cheek, one hand on that bum cheek, and she closed my arsehole. That's next level genius. She must have been like, okay, so the wind and the noise is coming from that hole there. Grab this with that hand, just genius. She was 3.5 at that point, and I don't know what age your stream of consciousness comes in, but still, like, she's 6 now, and I see her, like, sometimes she'll just be standing staring at me like this. And I walk by and I'm like, oh, she remembers. When we got to customs, if any of you haven't been to Australia, they make you sign a declaration form to state that you've not brought in any weapons, guns, food. So my daughter, Ainsley, she's still off her tits, right? So I filled in my form and hers. And now I'm holding Gracie's hand. We're wearing matching tracksuits. And this big customs dude looks at Gracie, looked at me and went, is a little girl with you? I'm so tired. Can you imagine? I'd went, holy f***, whose kid's that? But I'm like, yeah, I just didn't want an argument. I was like, yeah, mate, she's with me. And he went, she needs to fill out a form as well. I was like, mate, I don't know how advanced your kids are here in Australia. She is 3 years old, Glaswegian, and thick as my friend. She's just taken a face full of farts. She's got pink eye. She's not signing anything. Let us in. Now, my daughter is terrified of flying, and a woman sitting behind me.
I'm just saying, I'm
Oh,
just
awesome.
saying, was that not just adorable as all get out? I had to share that. I don't know if anybody is offended that I did so, but it is, you know, that imagination that you were saying that you
Yes.
have.
Yes.
That's
Oh
where
my
that's exactly where this guy
Yes.
he proves that we're able to visualize.
Yes.
Okay.
He paints a very, very good verbal picture.
He was awesome. I loved every bit of that. So I also have, and I don't remember this one. Sorry. So here we go. Oh, yes, I do.
Oh, the poor pup.
I fucking love out. I'm sorry, that poor puppy. It was like I was gonna be so happy, and now what the hell is
Someone's at the door. Someone's at the door. Oh my God, what's at the door?
I'm never going to the door again. I'm never gonna go to the door again. Then there's this guy here of my generation. This is just because, okay, I'm not gonna lie. This is so what I enjoy doing on the weekends, that I almost feel like that's Split Mountain behind him. I really seriously could almost take you right to where he's at. I just had to say that's a lot of fun. Mighty just went live, didn't he?
I think he did.
God dang it. I wanted him to see this one.
Oh.
Shoot a monkey. This one's going to be long. So you know what? Remind me another day to do that.
Okay, we'll do this another day.
There you go. To do that share on another day. So,
and I'm sorry, Mighty, if you are still listening while you're doing whatever on your stream, who else got turned on when Digger said cunt? I didn't, just taking a poll. Cunt.
Okay.
Says, I didn't know cunt was offensive until I was around 23. Well, it's not. And Mighty is always taking polls. Yes, Bobby. Ghostry can't understand the Irishman. That's okay. You gotta think, you gotta listen to him with an ear half drunk, and it makes it a lot easier to get. It's all just kind of rolling. Bobby says that's a Scotsman, and I say take that back then because it only works with the Irish. Ghostry says Ireland and Scotland are the same thing in my tiny mind. They are definitely
they
not.
Just have a border.
They wouldn't like to hear that.
No, they don't like to hear that. That's a true statement.
I mean, heck, North Ireland hates South Ireland. I can only imagine how bad they feel about Scotland on the other side, right? Like, geez.
Well, that's a point.
They hate each other. They hate their own their own people. You can only imagine what they think of the Scots.
That's kind of a true statement. So are you done? Okay, remember that we were going to, guys, we're going to walk her through this. You're going to go ahead and
I'm going to go brand.
Open up. First of all, remove Ghost's statement because that should not be there when we close up.
Right.
Okay. Go over to brand. And then we're going to do the 11 on the Sunday on the SS.
SS with crew.
That would be us. Well, really, it's with Digger.
Oh, is it the one with Digger?
Yeah, okay. But just it's because knowing me, I've got that one fucked up. So just use both. Yeah, so we'll try it. Yeah, either one. I don't care.